me,
Yeah.
he would never have to fight again because that exhibition shit,
Yeah.
as me being his little brother, hey, little bro, we finna do 10 rounds and we both gonna get 100+ million for it.
Right.
And we ain't never got to box again. Well,
Right.
well, I already been getting these bets, but now it's time for you to get your just due.
Yo, you know the deal. We back again. We never slacking. Word 'em up. Ladies and guys, whether if you drunk or you high, it's time to pay respects to the illest man alive. If you think you got a point, he'll shrink you down to size. And from there it's downhill like a slinky or a slide. Open your eyes, got a deep connection with the rise, so you might see them jump in whenever they go live. Peep it, this channel blowing up now, it's not a secret. With tons of exclusive interviews to listen to. Them other channels I hate, but yo, they missing clues. They start narratives, sip the goose and twist the truth. It don't take a rocket scientist to get the proof. Just click the live at 4 p.m. Eastern time. But when you chime in, make sure you keep it kind. But if cowards want to debate, then it's feasting time. My man Jusdu shine busy all the time. Grind 24/7, 365. Videos he might have 365. My rhyme sick, they make you do a 365. You get a rich if you think you fit to survive. It's Jusdueboxing, time to click the live. Ain't no beginners, if you soft, you ain't down to ride. I crush you, respect too, it's Jusdu. He got the illest boxing show on the internet. The boy been a threat and he ain't even had dinner yet. Word 'em up. Yeah. You know what time it is. "4 p.m. Eastern. Click the link.
It's time for another raffle brought to you by the JBT. Our first item is a new 10th generation iPad with a liquid retina display which shows off beautiful color and has plenty of power for all your handheld computing needs. Great for work, play, or just movies on the go. How much is it to enter, you ask? Just $10. Or you can catch the deal with 3 entries for just $25. It's easy to enter. Just cash app your entries to $JBT Network 1. That's $JBT Network 1. Our second item is a set of Kenichi Bear Bluetooth noise canceling headphones. Great for gaming, movies, or travel. As the second prize in this great raffle. Our third item is a Ninja brand air fryer. Great for all your air frying needs. Cooking healthy with the JBT. So send your entries via Cash App to JBT Network 1. That's JBT Network 1. $10 each or 3 for $25. Put raffle on the comment line and you are entered.
What's good? What's good? Salute to the fam. How y'all feeling today on this good Tuesday? We get back. We are back to build on this good boxing and give it its just due, how we always do. Shout out to everybody in the building. Y'all smash the like button on the way in. If you catch it on the playback, smash the like button. Sub to the channel. Turn your notifications on. Make sure you turn your notifications on and come build with the fam. Shout out to my JBT family. Everybody that's into the raffle. It's the last week of the raffle, so get your tickets. Give yourself a chance to win one of those great prizes. You know, Ninja brand air fryer, Kenichi Bear headphones. You know, 10th generation Apple iPad. The best of the best for only the best, man. Shout out to the chat fam. We're going to get to this build, though. You know, Naeem was good with it, bro. How you feeling? He said Bill's trying to put it on Ryan. by pulling this stunt 48 hours. Yeah, we gonna break it down. He said we are real Muslims, not the real Muslims. Shout out to my guy Naeem the Dream putting that color in the chat.
And we ain't never got to box again. Well, I already been getting these back, but now it's time for you to get your just due.
Shout out to my guy Naeem. Damon was good what he said. It don't matter if they rematch. People still find a way to hate on him. You watch. He said raccoons and tank D riders of the races don't care. They're enriched with hate and dishonesty. I mean, for the haters, haters gonna hate. You know what I mean, Damon? Haters gonna hate. Shout out to the best moderator in the land, Melanin Queen. Peace to the Queen. How you feeling? Big Dre, what it do, my guy? How you feeling? Talk my ish was good. The Haynes got no right to call the shots though. Thrill Hill was good with it. I mean, we're gonna talk about it because my thoughts is my thoughts was being that the lawsuit was out, I was thinking that meant it would be no fight. You know what I'm saying? That, to me, you start suing folk, you know what I mean? You start taking money up out folk pocket, man. You start messing up the business. Now go from being a potential rematch to, nothing. A bunch of hoopla, a bunch of back and forth, you know what I mean, on the internet. But we here to talk about it because Sir Billiam has graced the internet back with his presence. I mean, he hit the ground running. He he doing his interviews, he cursing people out, he making jokes, he roasting people. He's standing on lawsuit business. Like, they not backing down from this. This is what they on. You can't stop them. They ain't changing their mind. They're approaching this full throttle ahead. But like I said, my thought process on this whole situation was that being that they were suing, that it would lead to no rematch taking place. But, you fast forward to today. Like I said, boxing is just the theater of the unknown. You just never know what to expect. So fast forward to today. Or I don't know, last night, today, whatever, you got Bill Haney issuing, a 48-hour, demand pretty much for Ryan Garcia. Say, Ryan, hey, man, you want this rematch? You got to go ahead and enroll in VADA within 48 hours too, and you better do it snappy. You know what I'm saying? You better do it snappy. Don't drag your feet. You got 48 hours to respond. You don't enroll in VADA. They ain't trying to fight. You know what I mean? I thought that was interesting. Aisha, peace and blessings to the Queen. How you feeling? KO was good. Man, damn, man. Hey, KO, when you get out. Hey, when you get out, bro. You know what I'm saying? They must have had that bell money in the chat, huh? Black Hoodie KO. Shout out to my guy, you already know. And I enjoyed that. That was fun to watch. I enjoyed it. But now let's get to this though. Like I said, man, this shit hitting the headlines is making airwaves. It's something that's out there. But I just don't know. This shit sound good, but as soon as I heard the stipulation on it, I was like, here we go. Here we go with the smoke and mirrors. And I know some people going to eat this right up. You know what I'm saying? They're going to eat this right up. They're going to say, he ain't enrolling VADA in 48 hours. He really ain't want to, he really ain't want to rematch. You know why I'm laughing. You turned that camera on and I seen that black hoodie. I already knew what time it was, bro. Said, hey, he let this man out, man. They let him out. He put him behind the jail. I love it, yo. I love it, though. I ain't gonna lie. I give everybody they just do. I love good content, man, especially when it's coming from an authentic source, So that's the thing. It's Diva Haney who needs the rematch, not Ryan. Yeah, Jonathan 97 was good. Shout out to my guy, Carol. Great work last night, though. Lisa, peace to the Queen. How you feeling today? But we're going to get to this, though, for sure. I mean, look, it's out there. We talk about the latest and greatest. Y'all know how we do. We ain't going to just stay stuck on this, but this is something we're going to build on. We're going to get some good laughs out of it. Look, I ain't against what they do. Do y'all? I'm just here to talk about it, right? So my consensus is that you start suing folks, that kind of means you really ain't looking to fight them, because that could be a little distasteful. That could make the guy on the other end like, man, this dude suing me, I don't want to fight him. But at the same token, you got the father and Bill Haney say, hey, look, you want this rematch? You got 48 hours. You get this rematch. You know what I'm saying? Enroll in VADA. And I get all of that, because, I see bro say they can't really call the shots, but I think in this situation, it's kind of what Ryan put himself in, right? Just appearing to be an untrustworthy guy, and it kind of puts him in a situation where you either do what Bill said or you don't want it. That's how they're gonna play it. So I hope Ryan. I'm surprised that he ain't respond, because he's usually so quick to respond, with stuff. But let's see if he actually has anything to say, because I hope he know if he don't respond the right way, or if he don't do exactly what they say do when they say do it, they're gonna play it like he never wanted to fight, and that whole other, it's gonna be a whole nother, circus. Shout out to the Queen Aisha and the Cash App, always supporting the ground. She says,
and we ain't never got to box again. Well. I already been getting these back, but now it's time for you to get your just due.
Mike Ron, what it do, my guy? How you feeling, bro? That's good with it. But yeah, so I'm just hoping that he understand how they gonna spin this if he don't do exactly what they say do within this 48-hour period. I'm not sitting by counting the hours. I could care less whenever that 48 hours is up. I just found it to be interesting, something that I was gonna do some content on, get some laughs out of it. Because look, I get it. You got to be strong in your spot. Listen, if you're gonna do something, go all the way with it, right? So if you're gonna sue, go all the way with it. Be cool and comfortable with the decision you made, and understand that the criticism that's gonna come with it. You can say what you want. You might have had your reasons for it, and we get it. But now you add a new element to the situation where you start talking about this rematch stuff, right? You start tweeting and posting and Instagramming, and you did this video that I'm about to pull up, and let y'all hear from 40 mil Bill's self. You know what I mean? Yeah, VADA testing is expensive. He said they're hitting for millions, and they want him to do VADA testing from October to April. I'm telling you, it's a new way of pricing yourself out. I'm telling you, look, when you start adding these stipulations and you start putting these barriers, roadblocks, and hurdles in the way, bro, it start to look crazy. Brian could easily say you don't deserve a rematch after all that bitch. And yeah, he could take his ball and go home, because right now, I say he could take the ball and go home because the ball is in his court. The ball would be in his court because that's what they allowed. They allowed the ball to be in his court by, allowing him to make them look the way he did, right? So, hold on, I'm back. So, I mean, in my opinion, he got a long road, man. He got a long road, and he got some decisions to make. I know they might feel like they in control of the situation because they sue him, but I don't think that means all that much. You get what I'm saying? The question is, and this is my problem, and I'm not here to knock nobody. I'm just a real one, and I watch boxing. I like to see these dudes win, but this right here is a prime example of what got them in this situation in the first place. You mean to tell me you're gonna pursue this dude after all of this? You take the months off. He done cheated you. I ain't saying don't get it back. I ain't tripping on you. This is what I like to hear, but the stipulation make me look at it with a raised eyebrow a little bit. Like I'm not for sure to take y'all all the way serious about this, because I just don't know if you really want to do that. Like, is it the best decision to make? Should he be the one speaking highly of this and pursuing it? Like, how much could we take this serious if it's him the one speaking and not the fighter? You get what I'm saying? Do the fighter feel exactly this way? Is the fighter like, yeah, 48 hours and I want to fight? And because let's just be real, is that smart? Is it smart to take this fight? Let's just hypothetically speaking, he take this fight, they fight when Ryan's suspension is up. You really do it make sense to go back into a fight right like this with no in between, no get back fight, no none of that? And I'm telling you, telling you now, me as a fight fan, I respect anybody wanting to go get their lick back, bro. I do. But I'm telling you right now, you better approach this situation very, very intelligently, man, because you miscalculated the first time, which I thought y'all seen. It wasn't it, bro. And you see where it got you. So I'm telling you, this one right here, they like how people saying his career, you know, his father ruined his career and all that. I don't think that's the case. This is just one fight. But you go rematch this dude, Osterine and not. You go rematch this dude, he do everything right, and he beat you again. Man, yeah, man, man. Now you start looking at some real damage being done to your career. Because my thing is this: if you feel like because of the way the fight played out and what transpired from it all, and it caused you to take a hit with your market value that people already said was low, so you figure your market value is not what it needs to be. You going in there with no in-between fight, right back into the lion's den, into shark-infested water. Look, I respect it. That's what you're going to do. I'll support it. But you go back into that situation with the state of what your career appears that it's in, and you take another loss because you approach this situation with ego and arrogance again, and that's what got you beat up the first time. Respectfully, Osterine aside, I'm just saying, like, ego, pride, and just arrogance to me led to the outcome of that first fight. You know what I mean? You just not approaching things the right way. So you're supposed to learn from your mistakes, not repeat them. You get what I'm saying? And if you don't learn from them, you're bound to repeat them. And in this situation, if you're going to jump right back in there, no get back fight that really just see what he's at, nothing wrong with that. I don't care. I ain't trying to hear none of that weird ass shit, man. This shit is boxing. You just don't know. There's so many unknowns because you got your ass tore up a little bit in them rounds where he was punching you all over the place. So my thing is, you want to approach this fight, if you really do want to rematch, 48 hours and all that bullshit aside, like, I ain't hearing none of them stipulations. If a rematch is something that you want, it shouldn't matter when he enrolls in VADA, as long as when it's time to fight, he is enrolled fully and being thoroughly tested. That's going to tell me that you want to fight. Don't start adding roadblocks and hurdles. And you get what I'm saying? And trying to call weird ass shots. Now, just say, yo, make sure your ass clean and roll in VADA. Prove to me that you really gonna be clean. Take this fight seriously and let's do it. That's what I would do. But I think, like I said, for me, when you start putting the hurdles in the way of things, start looking a little sketchy. You know, 48 hours could go like that. 48 hours could go like that, and then what? So you don't want the fight if he don't do it in 48 hours. It don't really sound like you want it when you put them weird stipulations on it. Just as long as when it's time to fight, if you really gonna rematch him, he's fully enrolled and following protocol. You get what I'm saying? Big B-Lo, what's good with it, bro? Our VADA cost until we talking about Ryan. I pass this Ryan, get on and saying, nah, I ain't getting no pass, not over here. Ain't nobody, I don't think nobody giving him a pass at all. I think the Haney should just forget about the Ryan, move on. I mean, Big Dog Willie, shout out to my guy, man, being a member for 6 months. Bill Haney started capping again.
And we ain't never got a box again. Well,
Right.
well. I already been getting these bet, but now it's time for you to get your just do.
Shout out to Big Dog R. Smith Ambrose. What's good, fam? He said they need to finish the court and go their separate ways. Listen, I ain't mad. I'm just here to talk about it and see it play out. You know what I mean? Talking about his join VADA make weight. Then we'll see. Now you got to do that. Cornelius, my guy. What's good with it? What's good with it, fam? Vaughn was good. He said, but the Haney's want to fight most. Ryan need Devin because Ryan sells. Devin just was complaining about being off for 1 minute for power, so Devin needs to get his weight up by himself. Look, it's gonna be tough for him to improve the situation that he's in currently without the right dance partner or the right series of fights. And keyword series of fights. I don't think, like, there's a way to get it back, right? Like, you jump right back into the fire and fight him with no in-between fight and you beat him. Yeah, I think you kind of you shut up some people. You got to. They got to respect you if you do that. You get what I'm saying? But that's very risky, and is that smart right now? That could be career threatening to a degree, right? As far as reputation, man. You go out there and he beat you twice. You get what I'm saying? So I think it's a series of fights to get him back in the right situation, right? A matter of 2 to 3 fights, get him back in the right situation, because I think he would want to approach this the right way, like I said, and make fights that matter for yourself, right? It's the hell with being prideful and arrogant. That shit got you in a bad situation. The first trip, learn from your mistakes, make the right fight. Y'all figured it out once before, figure it out again. But going about it the way you're going about it, I think it's just gonna give people more shit to talk about, and it's not gonna be for the right reasons. Joseph was good with it. Ryan was good, my guy. Skills, my brother, was good with it, fam. Get back, true champ. It's parallel, especially if you took a loss or won by questionable matchup, for sure, man. Always call the shot a bigger draw. Yeah, man. At this point, man, like I said, he got to play his cards right. It sound easy, it sound good when people say, you know, just go get it back in blood, but you want to go get it back the right way. You want to make sure you prepared the right way. You don't want to just go back in there. And again, I'm telling you, in my honest opinion, like, of course, I would like to see him fight him and rematch him and beat his ass, because, you know, of the situation, the way he dealt with it, as I always said. But I don't want to see it. I don't want to see it with him being silly about it, right? I think a rematch right now would be very risky. It'd be I just don't know, man. I don't have enough confidence in him coming off with it, what I seen in the first one, with no in between, no get back, no preparation fight, just a, you know, go right back in there type of immediate rematch. That shit, that right there, that's gonna be hurtful for his career. So again, he got to just be smart, bro. I would like to see him get back the right way. Go pick you the right couple of fights, get yourself back in the mix, and if you really want to fight that dude, he'll be there. He'll be there. You know what I'm saying? And beat his ass, or get one fight, then go after him, something. But I think if you go right after him, it's more pride and ego, possibly arrogance involved in a decision to do something like that. Just not too smart, man. It's other things. There's other ways to go at this dude. I mean, you're already suing him. You might as well use that time to prepare to find you a get back opponent, and in the meantime, you have him on the back end. For me, I think that's what will be ideal. But I mean, look, I'm just somebody on YouTube. I'm gonna support the guy, but jump back in there with him, with, you know, with all these questions to answer, and you gotta face that demon again. Because I don't care what you say, he gonna always be able to punch hard. He gonna always be strong. The worst case scenario is he actually come in some shape this time. You get what I'm saying? So you gotta, man. Especially with him being watched and monitored closely, being, you know, heavily tested and things like that. This dude, y'all might force Ryan to actually focus. Man, y'all mess around, force Ryan Garcia to actually focus up, bro. You might really force him to focus up and get right. Crucial content was good, fam. Big Dre, my guy, man. Said Ryan jumps through the hoop, make 140, knocks that one out this time. It's career suicide. So you get me. Kello, my guy, was good with it. Adrian was good with it. Who I got in a rematch. If it's an immediate rematch, Adrian, I got Ryan. K calls you, what it do, man? How you feeling? Roll right now, only if I'm fighting this year or January. That's what I'm saying, K. That 48-hour stuff sounds silly. I'm going to pull up the video in just a second. Just a second. Motherfucker has your number, tune up, light touches, redundant. I'm telling you, you better do something. You better figure it out. You better figure it out, because, I mean, look, I look at it like this. You know, he had several rounds and, you know, moments in the fight. Brian just had the much more bigger and more dominant moments, right? There's an area or way that he could fight this fight, I believe, and beat this dude for real. But I don't know if you can do that with just, you know, another training camp and just get right back in there with him. I think, you know, another fight in between that might make sense. But like I said, who am I? I can't tell him how to move, but I don't know. I don't know how I feel all the way about this 48 hours joint. Like, I kind of feel like putting stipulations on the guy that you know is young. Like, just think about where I'm going. Y'all know he's, you know, they both young. You know what I'm saying? Ryan 26, still a young guy, man. Young man. You get what I'm saying? But he's not the most responsible guy. Then you go throw a 48-hour, you know, time limit on when he's supposed to do something, and if he doesn't do it, like I don't know if we could expect that from Ryan. You get what I'm saying? It's the same dude that was smoking and drinking during camp, right? Partying and all that. Rogelio was good with it. You get me? So Haney had to get this rematch for his career because nobody respects him. Stop it right there. Stop right there, homie. Shout out to you. Yeah, I mean, they talking crazy online, man, and his next move should be his best move. If he can do that, he all right. Get what I'm saying? It's not over for him at all. It's nowhere near it, but a back-to-back loss to a C-level guy, to an unfocused, undisciplined, Brian Garcia, that party animal. That's not gonna be good at all, So I don't know, man. I ain't knocking it. I salute him, I rock with him, but that's tough, man. I don't know if you can beat him off of what I've just seen. Like you get what I'm saying? One training camp, now you're right back in there with him again. Like I don't know. Shout out to Big Dog Willie, man, for the 5-piece, man. He said Devin need this rematch. Bill and Devin need to realize the BS they spew has consequences. Yeah, Bills, Minions, fans are to blame too. Lawsuit, a bad look. Shout out to Big Dog.
And we ain't never got a box again. Well,
Right.
well. I already been getting these back, but now it's time for you to get your just due.
Shout out to my guy, man. Appreciate you, man. Yeah, I mean, you put out certain energy, it come back tenfold, and they put themselves in a position where the way you hear Bill speak, and especially when it comes to promoters, he speak a certain way where you might burn some bridges, rub some people the wrong way, and make people not want to deal with you. I'm telling you. And I think it's very weird, the timing of him talking about Jake Paul is the face of boxing. We're gonna talk about all this, man. I'm gonna get to the young Billion video. Edgar Chavez, shout out to my guy, man. And salute to my guy in the Cash App too, man. Appreciate you.
And we ain't never got a box again. Well. I already been getting these back, but now it's time for you to get your just due.
Shout out to him, man. Official, everything was good, my guy. Bill's got it. OD was good with it, fan. Better game plan. Devin will smoke him. Yeah, better game. Emmanuel, what it do, my guy? Better game plan. I definitely think you can beat him. Smoke him, it might be a little tough, but I get what you're saying. I think you can outbox him with the right game plan. It won't ever be easy because I think they just match up. I just think Ryan's a dangerous matchup for him, but it's not one that he can't win. I'm not fully convinced, even though it looked rough for him the first time. I've seen several moments in there that he had of his own putting rounds together where he was winning. He just made, some critical errors, and Ryan being big enough, fast enough, strong enough to take advantage of those mistakes, and it cost him big in the fight, right? So I do believe he could fix some of those technical errors and things like that. The game plan, the way he approached the fight, I really do. But it's never going to be easy. But the road is there, but it all depends on how he want to get there, how he going to travel the road to get there. Is this just going to be something that we just talk about for a couple of days and nothing ever come out of it? Is Ryan going, pay attention to what Bill's talking about with the 48 hours? Is he going to respond? Is he going to go enroll in VADA and say, you know what? My suspension is up. We fighting. Like, you get what I'm saying? Because don't let this be another situation where you allow arrogance to dictate your moves, bro. You know what I mean? Being arrogant ain't what got you here, in my opinion. Being smart is what got you and your son to where y'all at. And I think you just approaching this fight a certain way. You know what I mean? In an immediate rematch, like I said, just might be a bit of arrogance on your part, ego or prideful, whichever, or you get what I'm saying? And you got to really, admit to the fact that he did some things very well in that fight, and y'all did some things very wrong. And if you can't say that, then y'all going to repeat the same mistakes, in my opinion. I don't care what you say. If I can't hear or see that y'all learned from y'all errors in the first one, you're going to mess around and do this shit again. And this time, you see how they talking now. And this Oscar, just think about it. Look how people talking now. And this dude's supposedly had cheated. Or at least we know it was something in his system where he had some type of unfair advantage, whether it was minor, big, major, whatever the case, right? And look how people responding to it. So now you force him to enroll in VADA. Say he do it. He followed protocol. He get tested thoroughly. I force him not only to be tested thoroughly, but now he actually focuses up. Now you lose an additional fight, like 2 fights in a row. It's not ideal. You do not want to lose 2 fights in a row to a guy like this at all, under any circumstances, bro. None whatsoever. That shit gonna be all wrong for you. And be running a rematch of the first fight that was asterisk. Yeah, man, he could do it. He could. It'd be difficult though. It's gonna be difficult. Like, you know what I'm saying? With a running it straight back, it'd be very difficult, bro. Very, man, because I just don't. So many questions to answer, man. Like, you know, where is his head at? Where he at emotionally, right? Is he gonna respond? How is he gonna respond when he get hit, right? What is another weight cut at, say, they 140 gonna do to him again if they try to fight there, right? It's questions. That's what I mean. I'm being realistic. Can he beat him? Absolutely, could find a way to beat him. Cause I've seen areas where he was successful in the fight, and if he would have just eliminated those big, you know, those moments where Ryan shined big, then we having a different conversation. But can't change the past. He made those mistakes. Ryan capitalized and almost finished him. But yeah, man, he got a chance. I mean, Killer B was good, but he got a chance for sure. But it's gonna be tough as hell, man. It just is. He just walked right through it, even getting hooked and slamming his gloves coming forward. Yeah, you know what's funny though, Ambrose? He admitted tunnel vision was good. He admitted to getting hurt in that fight. Ryan got hurt in the fight. He admitted to it. He said Devin hurt him in that fight. He got caught with something. I forget what round and what shot, but he got caught with something, man. He said he was hurt. He buzzed him in there or something like that. So I don't think Devin is just some pillow-fisted guy, how people say. Is he a puncher? I wouldn't say that, but I think he can get people's respect, man. You know what I mean? Ryan was just, you know, man, Ryan was on one. He had a good game plan. And he executed well when he had gas in his tank. It was just a different fight. You know what I mean? The moments where he was short on gas and you know, looking for a second win, Devin was taking advantage and putting rounds together. You know what I'm saying? And then he got his second win and it just got bad. Yeah, he gonna have to be smart. You can't just jump back in there, bro. But I mean, you can, but you're gonna have to, man. You're gonna have to get a lot of things right, bro. Yeah, I'll plug my mic for a second. You're gonna have to get a lot of things right, bro, to just jump right back in there like that. We shall see. We shall see. It's all on him. Let's see what him and Bill could do. Yeah, the ultimatums. Yeah, the ultimatums make me look at it with a little grain of salt, Kello. The 48 hours, man. I get it. Like, I feel like y'all about to be strict and you about to be thorough, and you know, I get it, but just irresponsible ass kid, man. You gave him 48 hours. He probably somewhere else. He probably won't see it till 48 hours. Who knows? Knowing him, just because it's him. But we'll see. We'll see if anything's to come of it. Let's get it up, man. D Free was good with it, fam.
Like laughing so hard you're crying.
Trying to sit right here and tell everybody I'll be here in a second.
40 mil BM.
Tell me y'all keep coming in the building. Give my pops a second. I'll be there.
I ain't seen younger. I ain't seen younger since the story about Allah telling them about Ryan drug test, bro. I ain't seen younger since the Allah story, bro. Shout out to the younger, man. Yeah, facts, Big B-Lo. That's what it's gonna come down
on the way.
to, though. If they
Y'all
fight
keep
again.
joining in, keep sharing the live.
That's here from 40 Mil Bill, man. Y'all make sure y'all punch the like button for me, man. We're gonna talk about this. Yeah. On the next 48.
Pops on the way. Share that live.
I'm telling you, it sounds like, man, he might be getting the wrong info, Kello. I don't know if that's what you think it is.
Hey, thank you, Sean. Thank you, Sean.
Shout out to Sean the
Let
young.
me get our phone. No,
They're not
I'm
fighting.
phone line.
I don't know if he has to enroll yet. That's what I'm saying.
He should have told him that it hadn't been hijacked. It was young Shiny Mac.
Real quick, I'm gonna try not to pause it too much or stop it periodically. We're gonna hear shout out to Bill Haney, man. I don't take no sides. This is boxing, but we're gonna have to listen to this. That's what KO was saying when he came in here. They already suing him, and he, you know, and now you want him to enroll in VADA from now to what, April or whatever the case may be, and you know that's costly. So like, who the hell gonna do that, and why would they do that? So see, when you think deeper than surface level, you able to come up with stuff like that, and it, you know, the super fans ain't gonna like it because they're gonna think you trying to be negative, but you're not. It's just a reality, bro. Who's gonna be paying for VADA like that from now until y'all actually fight again? Teach was good with it, boxing with 2 for Motown. What it do, my guy? So that's a little tough, man. A little tough.
The future tennis star, but guess what? His dad is up now, and you know I'm gonna come in the door hot. I came in the door first with the C4. And listen, I ain't gonna stay on here too long because I already told you it was gonna be at 6.
Every time somebody say that, they be long.
Hold on.
Every time.
Let me see. It's hot. Let me make sure.
Jay Howard, what it do, my guy?
Hello?
Hi, Mr. Haney.
Hello, Nikki. How are you?
I'm great. How are you?
Okay, I'm doing amazing. As always, let me start this show off. We are off the block, and you are with Bill Haney. And you know what I mean? We're going to bring it to you hot and fresh every time. So, some have Siri, some have Lexa. I have Nikki. You know.
Sorry, he was making a drop for some little seasons at first.
Get you one too.
Hot and ready.
So let's speed up to what's going on because I don't want to hold the people up.
I've been trying to tell people at Kello for months now. If they don't just hear my voice, they going at this all wrong. If it's making you mad, you approaching it the wrong way, bro. You're approaching it the wrong way. Superman, what it do? How you feeling, my guy? Ace, what's good, family?
Nikki, what's going on in the world of sports and entertainment? And you know I love boxing, so you can give me the first and then the latter.
Okay. Since you wanna know about boxing, you and Devin are the topic of today's discussion.
Well, that's not surprising. Give it to me.
Loading.
Every day. We gotta be ready. So when Devin Haney wants that fade again, we already beat his ass one time. If we do it twice, no debating anymore. I beat his ass like he stole something. See that 3 pounds mattered? Shit, does 3 pounds matter to you when you pick it up? The day of the fight, he was a pound heavier than me, so there's no excuse. Oh, so you won fair and square. He also took $1.5 million because I missed weight. Once you take the money, shut the fuck up. He's a Diddy man, so whatever, fucking. So ain't no party like a Diddy party. Yeah, I guess we know that for sure. Man, daddy. We train every day.
Did you hear
that? Yo, Bill just sitting there looking like, what? Hold on, what? Now, real quick, let me just show y'all what she was playing just now was this.
We train every day. We gotta be ready. So when Devin Haney wants that fade again, we already beat his ass one time. We do it again. If we do it twice, no debating anymore. I beat his ass like he stole something. Think that 3 pounds mattered? Shit, does 3 pounds matter to you when you pick it up? The day of the fight, he was a pound heavier than me, so there's no excuse. Oh, so you won fair and square. He also took $1.5 million because I missed weight. Once you take the money, shut the fuck up. He's a Diddy man, so
Whatever, fucking. So ain't no party like a Diddy party. Yeah, I guess we know that for sure now. Him and his daddy.
So that's what she was playing.
Okay, well, you can, okay, if that's where it stopped at. Once
That's where it's
again, I done came in the door with the C4, so I'm going to give it to you hot and fresh off the press, if that's what it is, Nikki. So how about this?
Okay, 40 mil bill. Get flex on him. Okay.
Garcia and Team Garcia, if you talking about you want a rematch, enroll in the drug program in 48 hours. VADA is waiting on you. Next move will be on you, Team Garcia and Ryan Garcia. Why you fat mouthing? So,
PLG was good.
at Ryan Garcia, keep at him. Let's see if someone on his team, if he really bought that action.
All right, Ryan, you got 48 hours. Well, you had 48 hours.
What is his name? King Ryan. Let's see how much you want their rematch. Or let's see if he was fat mouthing at the shoe store. He mentioned my name. You know, when you mention my name, you know I'm going to pull up. And you know, every day, Monday through Friday at 6 p.m., give or take, we had some hot shit today. Devin has enrolled in the program, the same program that did the drug testing before. So we're enrolled and getting ready to fight whoever. Ryan Garcia, is it you? You got 48 hours, champ. Let your next move be your best move. I say, like we say in East Oakland, barbecue or mildew. It's on you. I'm gonna be kicking back, energized with this C4. You know what I mean? Because they sent me a case of it, and I'm so energized right now, thinking about how great this can be. But I bet he don't show up.
Fresh was good.
Listen, how about you add his daddy, the tickler? Why they talk about the diddler? He said he was the tickler, but being that I got to talk to everybody, add him, and then we'll get to whoever else.
Hey, Nikki, what it do, my guy?
Please play back what Ryan Garcia had to say.
Loading.
He want to run it back. Bill funny as hell, bro. I guess Chavez, my guy, man. He said the diddler is nasty
Garcia,
work.
the tickler, or I mean, excuse me, the tickle.
I think that fake again. We already beat his ass one time. If we do it twice, no debating anymore. I beat his ass like he stole something. See that 3 pounds mattered? Shit, does 3 pounds matter to you when you pick it up? The day of the fight, he was a pound heavier than me, so there's no excuse. Oh, so you won fair and square. He also took $1.5 million because I missed weight. Once you take the money, shut the fuck up. He's a Diddy man, so whatever. Fuck him. So ain't no party like a Diddy party. I guess we know that for sure now.
Well, I guess when you've been tickled, like you say you've been tickled, you got a lot of jokes about people, my dude. You know what I mean? So, I mean, you said you've been tickled by somebody that shouldn't have been tickling you. So I'm going to chalk it up to trauma and drama. But you got 48 hours. Let's see what's happening with you. So we added him, right? And then you added Henry Garcia. I think he went into hiding. So we still around here. Do anybody represent them? Do we have any representatives for them, of them? Do we have the guy at the shoe store? Did he believe him? Do you guys believe him? Do you think that he did not get scared enough and use drugs? Do you think he's ready?
Bill's
Well, why isn't he here? So, you guys add anybody that you need to add. I got the best young fighter in the world. He got the most accolades. He the youngest, and he listen, and he want all of it.
See, the thing is, accolades don't win fights, and y'all should know that after April 20th.
Shout out to Core, and I hope, you know what I mean, he get a speedy recovery.
Oh, that's real.
I'm
No
at this
strings.
nigga Ryan. I mean, excuse me, he's not. He'll never be one of the real ones. But I'm at Ryan ass right now. I'm into. Hey, listen, I'm gonna give you a quick story, and I'm gonna let him know. I hope Core listen to this and respect it. You dig? Because you got a pack of wolves, and you got an alpha wolf that's out in front, trailblazing, tearing shit up, and then you got a wolf that's in the back. Yeah, I'm the one in the back. Now y'all find out about that. We just doing our job, loving this sport, and giving it to you play by play. Did Ryan Garcia, anybody from Team Garcia show up? Okay, that somebody now said they're gonna add Oscar De La Hoya. I said move on down. By the time we finish with the night, we're gonna been and figured this shit out.
Y'all gonna figure this out with Bill? Y'all think a rematch happening?
Speedy recovery to Core and the team and all that. You know what I mean? He was gonna pick up a big old bag, and you know what I mean? Anybody that don't get a chance to do that and feed their family, I never want to see that. You know what I mean? You did? So yeah, speedy recovery to him. And yeah, where's Oscar at? I mean, I ain't gonna call him the tickler, but I mean he's had outfits on that look like a cross between them both. You dig? So I'm just giving it to you play by play and blow by blow, the way that I know my people understand it. Because y'all explain it the way that y'all do, so don't get mad at me. You dig? I'm that wolf in the back that's watching the whole shit, and I'm seeing it. I'm riding with my guy all the way.
He said the tickler. Said, hell
you ain't gonna stop that. Yeah. Okay, well, listen, I'm not going to hold the live up because I want the most important. I'm not going to mix it up with no jive tonight. The man went to the
Rod said, Bill,
oh, matter of fact, at Fight Hype. At Fight Hype, somebody for me.
Somebody he wanted to talk to the president. He want to talk to everybody.
Oh, yeah, okay. We're going to go through the whole thing. You can definitely add him, too.
Lamar was good, fan. Shout out to the Queen, Melanie Queen, man.
You can add Tim Bradley's soft ass, too. While he was talking about Devin, you add his motherfucking ass, too. Tim Bradley, bring your soft ass up in here and talk to a real one. Talk to one that's been laying back in the pack. Yeah, you dig? Watching it. While the youngest undisputed champion of the world did it.
Okay,
yeah,
Bill.
Tim, he ran through that fire that Teddy Ellis was telling you to go through, man. Yeah, he ran through it to get to it, man. And we're at 25, man. Would you add him right now, please? Yeah.
Okay,
yeah, because
Bill.
I think, well, from what I heard, you can come on here and I can just say, I don't know. But from what I heard, they said you went through some mental shit about the Manny Pacquiao shit that sounded a little soft.
Oh, shit.
You know,
shit. Hold on. He called out Bradley. Hell nah, bro. Shout out to Dragon. This ass is my guy. Much love, man. He said like button hit and showing support. Just do appreciate it.
And we ain't never got a box again. Well,
right.
well. I already been getting these back, but now it's time for you to get your just do.
A1 Hoop Zone, my guy. Was good with it, A1. Cuzzo is in the building. What's good? Ashley's Corner is in the building. All things, my guy in the building. Says schedule arguments. Bill say he going at all love. Hold on.
And bounce back, man. You know what they say in the streets.
Hold on, we got running back.
You can add Tim Bradley's soft ass too.
Oh.
While he was talking about Devin, you add his motherfucking ass too. Tim Bradley, bring your soft ass up in here and talk to a real one. Talk to one that's been laying back.
Marcus, my God. Shout out to everybody.
Yeah, you did. Watching it. While the youngest,
I just want Bill to know I didn't do nothing.
Champion of the world and did it. Yeah,
that was them.
He ran through that fire that Teddy Ellis was telling you to go through, man. Yeah, he ran through it to get to it, man. And we're at 25, man. Would you add him right now, please? Yeah.
Jay said Ryan will beat the brakes.
Yeah, because I think, well, from what I heard, you can come on here and I can just say, I don't know.
Kevin King, my
from
God.
What I heard, they said you had went through some mental shit about the Manny Pacquiao shit that sounded a little soft. You know, I got shot 5 times and bounced back, man. You know, and they say in the streets you get shot every day, B. So let's talk about soft, huh? Let's talk about how soft you sounded for calling a young man that's moving in business the way he's supposed to, then got his family out the trenches, and now we conducting good business and we filing lawsuits as a team. Yeah, that came from the top, man. Blame that on me. You did? Yeah, blame that on me for doing good business and behind DHP. Don't blame that on Dev. Yeah, because he'll fight anybody, do anything. But guess what? If De La Hoya Promotions and what's his name here, shit? Yeah, but Bernard is with him too. What is that? Golden Boy. Yeah, all of them, the whole outfit. If Golden Boy can get some money for some damages, then DHP gonna get some money from that. And now you can best believe that. Yeah. Now, you might get confused with one of them other guys. Hey man, I'm doing good business, man. Y'all done crossed over, man. You might want to check my resume, man. Yeah. Best he done it and got away with it. I'm not doing it again. You did? I did it once for the money, and the second time won't be for the record. You did? Point seen, money gone. I'm straight. I'm doing straight business.
Okay.
I'm coming to knock you upside your head and do all that shit to go to jail and be away from my kid and no motherfucking business. I'm not bringing no street business up in that motherfucker. Are you crazy?
Bill in rare form. Get him, Trill, Bill.
You fools. The fuck you think? You gonna get me to do some cross up, some fake business and threaten someone? Oh, that's not what, y'all not even street niggas. Fuck what you talking about? None of you. I just waited till you said some stupid shit. You can add whoever you want to add. But that ain't how no street niggas talk. Especially no street niggas that they got out of doing stupid shit in the streets, nigga.
I ain't doing it.
Back to them talking about they soft. That's his business.
I ain't saying you was soft.
Boy, I'm gonna roast you when you come on here. Timothy Bradley? Are you crazy? Well, you know who he is. Boy, you know what that packy out in front of? You know who following Dev? Yeah. Alpha with a whole bunch of real ones behind him, man.
It's intense.
25, undisputed.
Talk that ish, Bill.
And whoever said I'm almost got him killed, nigga, you probably almost got killed walking to that liquor store by your house, nigga. You know
damn.
All this shit is a part of business, man.
Damn.
Yeah, these guys is at the elite level, fighting at the elite level. That's his business. You soft boy. I'm gonna roast you when you come on here. At Timothy Bradley? Are you crazy?
Damn.
Well, you know who he is. Boy, you know what that packy out in front of?
Richard,
you know who following Dev?
Alan was good, brother.
Alpha with a whole bunch of real ones behind him, man. Yeah. 25, undisputed. And whoever said I'm almost got him killed, nigga, you probably almost got killed walking to that liquor store by your house, nigga. You know what I'm saying? All this shit is a part of business, man.
Don't say that, Bill.
Yeah, these guys is at the elite level.
Damn it.
Fighting at the elite level, and they need to be fighting on an even playing field.
Bill going for the jugular, y'all.
You know, I done been around, so I'm used to a nigga not having squabs and the nigga pull out a knife. That's all he did. Nigga went to have a fight and he pulled out a knife. I don't want to tell you who normally do that. You dig what I'm saying? Because you're going to think I'm saying something, but that's what normally happens. Let's get ready. Nigga pull out a knife. Come on, man. I wouldn't give a fuck what kind of PEDs he took. He took Ostarine. That's the knife. Nigga pull out the knife. Go to sticking the nigga. You still fighting. You still fighting, but you getting stuck. Sticking. Yeah.
Oh no, he's tripping. You gotta chill. Somebody tell him to chill, bro. This dude, that's why I say I don't know how y'all be mad. This shit be funny. Bill funny as hell. He back in rare form. Shout out to him, bro. Like, he back in rare form, man. I don't know what all that other stuff was about, but I hear you, though. I hear you, Bill. Shout out to him, man. Bill, he on one. He said he on everybody. Timothy Bradley, bring your soft ass up here, too. He said, we gonna figure this shit out. We gonna get everybody up here. Call where Oscar at? He calling for everybody. Tag Ryan. What about his pops? Bill want smoke with everything and everybody, bro. You got problems with that lawsuit. You got problems with Trail Bill right now.
It wasn't real.
Don't get crazy neither.
It wasn't real. It don't happen real until it's on an even playing field.
Tell him again.
Man, all I might have known he was taking the shit when he was a kid. Because there's so much shit that he taking. But the one thing that I'll tell you is you ain't gonna be able to find nobody. They're gonna talk about Liam Pearl, your lying ass. I thought I was
one man
right.
army queen.
You're not gonna get away. Liam, Mr. I was going to go to Australia, not like you got power like George Kambosos. When George Kambosos demanded that it was going to be in Australia, he didn't end up in Puerto Rico. So slow down, Liam. You know, we'll go to everywhere. Listen, Turkey.
He said we'll go to everywhere. I hear that. Say that shit again, Bill. Hold on, they ain't hear you, bro. Tell him again.
Ass. I thought that's right. You're not going to get away, Liam.
Don't let him get away.
I was going to go to Australia, not like you got power like George Kambosos. When George Kambosos demanded that it was going to be in Australia, he didn't end up in Puerto Rico. So slow down, Liam. You know, we'll go to everywhere. Listen, we'll go to
everywhere.
And shout out to them and Top Rank.
Bro, I'm taking that officially, man. I'll go to everywhere. You know what I mean? I'll go to everywhere. That's my answer every day. Where you going? I'm going everywhere. You know what I'm saying? We'll go to everywhere and fight anything. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Bill. He in rare form right there, too.
They was putting on some money to go to Saudi Arabia with Teofimo Lopez. Devin gonna go wherever the fight is. We would have came back to Australia. They wasn't going to put no money up for your bum ass. No, you're not no George Kambosos. No, you.
And that part, though, remember I told y'all that it was word out that the Australian government couldn't get the money for, the Haney situation, and as well as, I think, the Kambosos situation as well. So, he is right about that, but he basically saying that the reason they wasn't able to get the money, he's alluding that Liam Powell ain't worth it and you ain't the man like George Kambosos. When Kambosos said the fight was going to be, in Australia, it was. Kambosos also had a couple more straps too to add to the equation, so it was a little bit different. You get me? You get me?
Not no Tim Zoo. You get back out on the road and get yourself together.
Right.
But put some respect on Devin's name. The man ain't never put nothing on the table for you. What they tried to do their best to talk to the Australian government to put some money up for you to host an event. Where Devin would have came in, you as the champion, but they weren't interested in you, my guy. You got to.
See, but it ain't that cut and dry, though. See, he telling his side, and he's putting it on Liam Powell, saying they wasn't interested in you which is why they didn't want to put the money up for you. But it wasn't him that had the, you know, exceptional price point that they were asking for. It would be the guy that had no leverage in this situation that they wouldn't be willing to put the money up for, if you ask me. But, you know,
Get back
just putting that out
on
there.
the road. I understand. We came out of Mexico.
I think he might be from there. I'm not sure, but I know he fought Mathias out there. I think he got some fans out there, though. I think he got some fans out there. So I think he'd be fine. I think the fighter do fine out there.
Gotta keep working, champ. You good, but don't talk
Bingo.
about no false shit. Now that's fake.
Bingo.
Liam Paul. That's fake. If you wanted to fight, you know, and you people, you guys would have called us. You're gonna wait after to announce a fight, Liam. Come on. You have to, how long have you been in the business? 59 seconds? We've been in these YouTube streets. This is where Devin was born at. This is what the people is. This is where, come on, man.
He funny as hell.
Liam.
Real funny as hell, bro.
Liam, step up too. You can call Liam on here too.
Damn, see, he want everybody.
Won't say a dime. He ain't called no time. You called and said it was some big money and some stuff like that, but you don't go to the people and say it was some negotiations going on. You rookie, new 59.
I think and real quick, just to and I'm gonna finish playing it. Now I get you, Damon. Look, I wouldn't. If it was up to me, I would say get a man his money and make the fight, because the fight, I don't benefit from his money no way. So whether he get paid $1 million or $4 or $5 million, either way, it's no difference to me. If it were up to me, though, I would say give him the money and let's see the good fight that would come out of him and Liam Parrow. But unfortunately, like, he's not at the level where Canelo is. Like, his drawing power is significantly different. So even after a loss, don't much really change for him because of what he's been able to, consistently put out. You get what I'm saying? Despite the lack of giving us what we want, people still support it, and he still bring that money. He's still a crazy draw. Devin Haney's situation is the complete opposite of Canelo Alvarez. And although he got a lot of accolades, he did take a rough loss that ended up being a no contest. But then he gave his belt up, which is also the leverage. Then you got to think of the way that they speak about promoters and different things like that. And you don't have the same leverage that you once had when you had that belt. You get what I'm saying? So it becomes tougher to demand that price point that you had when you were a former undisputed champion at 35, when you were just a champion at 140. You get what I'm saying? Now it's a little bit different. And you having to deal with some of the very same people that you rubbed a certain way. So now it becomes the business of boxing, and you have to lean on and really bet on yourself and being this, quote unquote, your own boss to get shit done. So I'm always rooting for him, but I think that's the situation that he in based on how him and Ryan played out.
9 seconds in the game. Listen. You can listen. You can add everybody. It doesn't matter. Listen, I just told you. I've answered all that. I've answered all
that. He got a hit list. He do. So I'm with you too, bro. I want him to get paid.
Liam Paul, he really listen.
One loss shouldn't mean
you know
get paid.
Liam Paul should be answering this motherfucker.
But the title, giving up the title,
he has no business not to answer. He has a fight coming up. The other niggas can fake busy. You know they can fake busy, but Liam Paul, you need to show up. So I can wear your ass out for your next fight. On this motherfucker capping out of turn.
Yo, Bill is in rare form, bro. I ain't mad at him. Look, you say, hey, didn't worry about fighting no Parrow. Look, it's not so much about being worried about fighting him. It would have been a great opportunity for him. But like I said to y'all, they couldn't obviously get the money that he was looking for that fight. And you let Eddie Hearn tell it, he asking for a lot, and it's going to be hard for him to get that in his current situation. He's almost giving them, like, just follow me for a second, y'all. he's almost giving them he's just giving them the leeway to do him dirty in a sense, because you're literally suing somebody in a sense, and you're saying your market value and stuff has been affected by it. So if that's the case, if your market value and stuff has been affected because of what you just went through, and you go to make a fight with no belt after your market value, so your market value get affected whether you had the belt or not after the fight because you didn't look good and you lost it. Then you relinquish the title, furthermore relinquishing even more leverage, right? The last bit of it. Now you go back to the table trying to get the same money that you used to get. You get what I'm saying? But they looking at it then. You suing somebody talking about your market value. You see everything is damn near negative outside of his core fan base around this situation. So I don't know. It kind of digs a hole. It kind of digs a hole if you ask me. You know what I'm saying? I think it digs a hole for him.
And I will not promote him. I know you guys want me to. I will not promote that fight. I'm not going to do that.
Oh, my bad. Hold on, y'all. Y'all smash the like button for me. So that's what I think happened, man. That's what I think the situation is. It's all about leverage at the end of the day. And when you essentially forfeited your leverage by vacating the title and stuff, and then, you know, fights happen, losses happen, people get touched up in fights. It's part of the game. But unfortunately, I think that's what they're trying to use against them in this current situation, right? I think they're trying to use that against them. The fact that, you know, he's taking a loss, but it's not really a loss. But then at the same token, you know, give up your belt. Now they could say, you know, that you could think about it. Look how Liam Parrow was talking in the interview. He was like, yo, you don't bring nothing to the table. You get what I'm saying? He said you priced yourself out. Like, so he's saying what he's saying, and I ain't knocking it. He more in the know than me. I'm not, you know, arguing nothing Bill is saying. He's just speaking his piece. But that's where Liam Parrow was coming from. He like, yo, you pricing yourself out and you don't bring nothing to the table. He's echoing, you hear what Eddie Hearn is saying. What he asking for is just something that he's not going to get. And he should take $1 million. He should take a get back fight, a tune up fight, and get back in the mix. And he don't want to do that. You know what I mean? So you're clowning. He says, Still Walker say, hell no. Oh, man. So that's what it is, man. It's unfortunate, but that's where it's at. But they figured it out before they figured it out again.
Listen, hey, you know Liam Parrow should be answering this motherfucker. He has no business not to answer. He has a fight coming up. The other niggas can fake busy. You know they can fake busy. But
thanks. Was good,
Liam Parrow, you need to show up. So I can wear your ass out for your next fight. On this,
I don't know. I mean, I hear you, 145. I hear you. You ain't wrong. I hear you. But the thing is, it's about opportunities, and would it be a great opportunity for him? You get what I'm saying? Can he? If they gonna pay him $4 or $5 million, what the hell, Liam Parrow getting paid? But just hey, peep this though, bro. Imagine 1-4 if Devin Haney kept his title and he was fighting Liam Parrow. Now that goes from him fighting somebody for a title to it being a unification. Now you talking about demanding what? Now they probably relook at it, or maybe they do find you the money for that situation now because it's a unification. But without a title coming off a fight that left a bad taste in people's mouth, I think it just your leverage is a little shot. It looks like at the moment, and that's not me. It just like that's what's going on, because if that weren't the case, I don't see why else they wouldn't be willing to find the money to get him to put on that fight with him and Parrow. You get what I'm saying? So it wasn't about neither one of these dudes trying to duck, in my opinion. But Parrow, in Parrow's words, he said he priced himself out. Tay, what's good with it? Let's talk fashion, my guy. Yeah, he back in rare form, Remo. He back in rare form. What's good with it, Tay? He in rare form. You already know.
Motherfucker capping out of turn.
Beside the unification. I'm telling you, and I think that's what it is, yo. So I want to be clear. If it's up to me, give Haney his money and make these fights. I don't get paid either way, so I'm not against him getting his bread. But if I'm just trying to, you know, make sense out of what's going on. And that's what it seemed like. you hear what Eddie Hearn is saying. Then when you hear the stories about them not being able to get their money and basically having to move on, you get what I'm saying? Then he would have had to adhere to the 10-pound rehydration clause too, so or limit, should I say? So I don't know. It'd been a lot to consider, and that's coming off that fight with Ryan Garcia. A lot of that stuff is tough, man. You just never know. That's maybe why he was trying to get his bread. I ain't mad at him, but I just don't think he got the same leverage.
I know you guys want me to. I will not promote that fight. I'm not going to do that. They say I'm no good. They say I'm no good. So I'm not going to say that. I'm only talking about our business. I'm talking about shit that's involving us right now, today, not tomorrow. Talk to me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's why they figured it out once, Remo. They could figure it out again. They most certainly could.
Is anybody in here that I'm supposed to add? I mean, I'm supposed to bring in they're saying that I'm talking out of turn, I'm capping out of turn, and they not. Is there somebody in here? Step up or forever hold fucking peace. You wish it was 31-2, you hater. You wish it was 31-1. No, let Court watch me roast you clowns. You know what I mean? He'll be roasting y'all next. Back up off of back. Stop trying to start shit, you cornballs. You can't put no battery in my back. I'm a real one.
Shout out to GM. This about over, yeah. This toward the end. It's probably like another minute.
Okay, so Nikki.
It's over with. Just wanted to make sure we heard everything.
Yes, Mr. Haney.
Yeah, dressed.
Okay, this is the time that I know that you're on top of it. You know what I mean?
Arrow, so
yeah.
All the theatrics. It
what's
was
going on
boxing
in the chat? Am I missing anything or anybody? Is there anybody that has showed up from any team that we're talking about that we need to bring up?
No one's.
All right. So, with all due respect to all my people, you know how I bring y'all up and I give y'all action at this. But let me end the
I don't know why
right
they
now
keep saying so much.
Them guys, and let's see if they do a pre-rehearsed response. Okay, let me bring in Mill City.
The chat and the video. I got you, Teach. I don't know why they kept mentioning him. I think maybe he was in there. Maybe he was in the chat listening.
Matter of fact, hey, no, you know what? Matter of fact, Mill City, pull this off of here and at them. You dig? We done gave them action. I'll see you in a minute. Adam, though. Okay? Adam. I don't want to, because, you know, I listen, I got appreciation for everybody. Oh, listen. Now.
Bill got smoke for everybody, bro. He wants smoke. His ass wants smoke, bro.
So we got Showbiz up in here. Hey, and Mill City at the same time. For both of you. Mr. Ryan Garcia has clearly stated that he wants a rematch. Well, in 48 hours, he has 48 hours to prove that he wants to be in a rematch by submitting to VADA right now. Call VADA. They're ready for you. Enroll now. You ready for the rematch? Now? Enroll now. Or you just being a clown that you are, playing for the people and trying to steal something when that's not what it's about. Legacy is going to be defined the way that you get it and the real way in which you get it. We'll see. Showbiz, Mill City. Let's see what he do next. Enroll in the program now. Devin is already ready. He's already in.
Hey, what's good with it, bro?
We talked to him already. We'll see what's happening next.
Oh, man. Well, shout out to my guy, Ray. Shout out to Bill, man. This was entertaining for me, man. I don't know about y'all. I'll be entertained by this stuff, but aside from the theatrics, like I said, some boxing to get out of this. Like I said in the title, he issued a 48-hour challenge or so, or demand or request from Ryan or whatever you want to call it. Hey, man, enroll in VADA. within 48 hours if you want this rematch. Like I said, that stuff sound cool, but I don't see no rematch coming right next. I don't see them jumping right back in the ring with one another with the lawsuit going on, Ryan being suspended, just all the back and forth, the negativity from it. Who knows? Or maybe they do try to make a fight out of it. I don't know, but we'll see. But I don't think I'll be wrong. I think this would be a very brave move if he jumped right back in there with a guy like Ryan after given how the first fight went. I'm not knocking him at all. Everybody is saying get it back in blood, so they can't be mad if he go back in there, right? Because that's exactly what people saying. He solved this and solved that. So, I mean, maybe that'll put some distance between him and that lawsuit if he actually do put himself in position to, you know, pursue a fight with Ryan Garcia in a rematch. But like I said, I just don't see it because in moments like this, when these lives are done, I think he'd be having fun, entertaining. He's saying what he said, but I just think when it's all said and done, when that business is squared away, I think the next option that they come up with, I just don't see Ryan Garcia being that option. Now, maybe if the fight don't happen, it won't be because of them. Maybe it'll be because Ryan didn't, you know, enroll within 48 hours, which I could see coming a mile away. But I don't know. I just don't see them being the next, you know, realistic option for them. I don't see how that makes sense to chase him right now. Like, you get what I'm saying? Given with the time off, the way the fight looked, you get what I'm saying? Even though you would have him on strict drug testing and all of that, is that enough to secure you to win? And again, when you make it about VADA, right? And I'm cool with it. It's all good. You know what I mean? He deserved to be tested thoroughly. Test him as much as anyone could test without it being unfair to him. Test the hell out of him, right? He deserved that. But when I hear that, it almost makes me feel like the focus is still like, you know, he was dirty. That's why this fight played out that way. And I'm getting them vibes. That's just my take. I could be wrong. I haven't had a chance to talk to him or Devin. I probably never will because I doubt if I reach out to try. But I don't know if they looked at it like, yo, we made mistakes, because I haven't heard really them saying that. I'm hearing, you know, more so because of the drugs. And when you got that in your system, it's not a fair fight, which I totally understand. But at some point, you have to acknowledge the game plan that was employed. It was 12 rounds in that fight. A fight took place for 12 rounds. I don't care if they scrubbed it off the record or whatever. It's a fight happened. Things went wrong. Mistakes were made. You get what I'm saying? And we get him with the odds, and we get that, but you can't stay stuck on that forever. Like, and I just don't hear that. So when I hear, you know, VADA this, I get it, man. You could expect that, but it makes me ask the question: is if you really do you understand the mistakes that was made in this situation, or is it just all on him? Like, is it just all Osterine? And it's like, as long as he enrolled in VADA, this won't happen again. And if that's what you're saying without saying it, then I think you could run into some trouble. Wow, his license is suspended. Don't make sense. Right. Hey, Remo, talk to him, bro. Talk to him. That's the vision. Talk to him. Dre Smith was good with the fam. He said test Devin. And on top of that, Remo, to enroll, like KO said, and I had to give him credit because he mentioned that very early in the stream, to enroll from now until like April would be crazy. And you already think he's being sued, and by multiple people, not just Devin, not just that team Haney, right? Being sued by Logan Paul and so on, right? He's being sued. So who the hell gonna be paying for VADA from now until when y'all potentially fight? That would be crazy. They say how expensive that is. Like, who the hell just be forking over that kind of cash like that? You get what I'm saying? Yeah, yeah, the 48-hour demand. That's the only thing I don't want to hear, the demands, but I totally understand the request to enroll in VADA, but not to do it this early. It just wouldn't make a lot of sense, right? It wouldn't make sense to do it this early and be paying that amount of money, just forfeiting the bag up like that, just because what somebody else said. That's basically like, at that point, you can tell him how to spend his money, pretty much what you're saying, because your request is going to cost him money. That's a little excessive, but should he enroll if there's to be another fight? Absolutely, the entire time, and be tested thoroughly, right? I agree with that, but I think it's a bit unrealistic. And like I said, it's for theatrics. That's why I say some of this stuff is just Exactly what it is. Him having fun with it. You see his ass always smiling. That's a little unrealistic to expect that somebody enrolling VADA this early. And for all we know, a fight could never happen. Now hear me. Say hypothetically he do take on this request and he do enroll in VADA and he's spending money all the way up until then, right? Say they sue him. They suing him, he being sued by other people, and they don't fight. And they just cost this man all his money, just like, you know, paying for drugs. I just think that don't make sense. And like with a suspended license, like Remo said, how you going to enroll? Like, can he still enroll? Like, I don't think so. So just don't make a lot of sense, man. Tony was good with it. Send prayers to the people in Florida that are going to be hit by the hurricane. Prayers to everybody in Florida that's going to be impacted and affected by the hurricane. Shout out to you, Tony. D.O. said Ryan Garcia sucks to be in a man, Ryan Garcia, man, he rubbed a lot of people wrong. He rubbed a lot of people the wrong way, man. You know, so any criticism he get, he earned it. He earned it and he deserved it. But let's keep going though, man. We ain't done yet. Which I thought we was finished. We ain't done yet. Let's keep rocking, y'all. We got another video from him. Because this came up because this just furthermore to the discussion that we was talking about today, and that was, you know, his live, and he did this a couple days ago as well. Shout out to Fight Hype. You know what I'm saying? He said some very strange things about Jake Paul.
On my Instagram.
Face of boxing, but we gonna let's hear him out. Naeem the Dream, my guy, putting that color in the chat. Appreciate the support, family. Anybody give me a time limit? Gonna show you who. What the mob tell Ryan, them guys in blue got his back. I got hitters on the west side. Shout out to my brother Naeem, man, for the color in the super chat.
And we ain't never got a box again. Well, right. well. I already been getting these back, but now it's time for you to get your just due.
Shout out to you, bro. Appreciate you, fam. Said why the Dev dropped the belt. What it seems to me is after the situation took place, seemed like he had, I think, that Sandor Martin situation looming, and I don't think that's a fight he wanted. Then he probably was thinking of taking time off. So with that time off, he became champion in recess. That then gave, you know, forfeited, I think, his remaining leverage. Now with him coming back to the table, he don't have that same, he can't demand that, I don't think, that same bag, or at least that's what it seemed like boxing is telling him, or at least the individuals he was trying to work with. So I just think it was a misstep. I think things have been going a little rough since Ryan Garcia, right? And it's boxing. Everything ain't gonna go perfect for you. You're gonna make some mistakes. And I think this is the first couple mistakes you could say they make. I think fighting Ryan Garcia once, giving him the opportunity to fight a guy that do everything by the book, whether you love him, hate him, or whatever. He ain't a cheater, right? I ain't even saying Ryan is, but he's a clean fighter. We could say that about Devin, right? So I don't know, man. He just made some rough moves, man. Relinquishing the title, fighting Ryan Garcia, you know, those were a couple of missteps, I think, personally. You know what I'm saying? But I could be wrong. I mean, maybe they got a better plan. Allen was good, fan. Fight week for the most 50-50 we have in a while. We're going to talk a little bit about that, too. You know what I mean? Just talking like Ryan got to do all this for opportunity when Devin still ain't there. He's all right. Right. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And I think they feel like just because they cheated that now that puts all the leverage on their side. And I don't know if it quite works that way.
And we are off the block. Nikki is my Nikki, covering everything. Keeps me sharp as a tack. Some have Siri. I got Nikki. Right, Nikki?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so this is how this thing works.
Subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet,
you
man.
Can show up,
but
you've got to show up with your facts intact. Don't come over here emotional, because I got Nikki, and she's like that to bring in the facts about everything. You know, shit that I might miss, but we ain't gonna miss over here tonight. So let me dive into Nikki. What you thinking? Boxing, social media, what's going on?
Shout out to
Boxing on fire right now, Nikki.
Boxing is on fire.
Okay. All right. And you know what? I want to give a shout out to the boxing social media. Yeah, boxing social media has boxing on lit. And I'm not going nowhere. I'm having fun. And I hope everyone else is. The social media.
Do y'all, like, seriously, aside from, like, I know sometimes people be pissed off by him, but like I said before, he doesn't piss me off at all. Do y'all be hearing him? He be having fun with this shit. People be pissed off. This dude be cheesing ear to ear, pearly, $1 million smile showing. People be mad as hell. He done did his job for the day. Ruffle some feathers, piss some people off, and oh, did he forget to make sure he told you he got the best fighter in the world, the most accomplished, youngest accomplished fighter in the world, in Devin Haney. He did that's his job. That's his thing. That's what he do. I think some of that is to piss people off. I'm busy. What it do, my guy? How you feeling, bro?
Stars up.
That's why I enjoy it and just laugh at it. Take it right for what it is.
Can you
Entertainment.
A social media boxing star? Well,
for sure, Superman. But I'm love
happy
it,
to be ushering in a new way, a new crowd, and a new opportunity to say boxing is lit. And not them 2 or 3 old stale promoters that keep saying that they are in charge and running things. I think Jake Paul has did a great.
Now that's the only thing. Real quick, just to stop it, I'm gonna let him land his plane and make his point. But see how you throw the promoters out there and you call, just as little subtle shots. It ain't the worst shit, but it's little. You kind of slight them, and then you big up Jake Paul. It's like you don't have to dim one light to shine one on the other, right? You get what I'm saying? It's a way to do that, but you wonder why y'all at the table trying to get money and you can't. You already call the people stale promoters, and they like, man, you stale. You ain't got no belt. You got your ass beat by an alcoholic. Like,
Good job. And I'll tell you one thing. I always say that Devin is the face of boxing. But I'll tell you this, arguably, Jake Paul is the face of boxing. Can you believe it? Well,
no, I can't believe it.
Hell
no, I can't believe it.
Several reasons why.
That couldn't be further from the truth, boy.
Boxing, the old version of boxing.
Jake Paul being the face of boxing is wild. That's it. And look,
one
narrative. Quick, that's not a slight to Jake. I love what he's doing and giving people opportunities. You know what I'm saying? Shadeja Green works with Jake Paul. I like that whole setup and what he's doing, but I think this is, for lack of a better term, this is probably the only time you're gonna hear me say what them young kids be saying. This is a little bit of glazing, man. A little bit, bro. It's a little bit of.
And that was the narrative.
You being really nice to Jake,
the broadcast,
calling him the face of boxing.
The same. Well, with social
you can't
media
compare
now,
Devin Haney and Jake Paul. Like that shit ain't the same. Like in terms of just boxing, Jake had a much different path.
Now,
and I respect his path. You know what I'm saying? And he's sharing the ball with people.
And I'll tell you one thing: if Devin isn't the face, Jake Paul is. But the legacy
Devin ain't the face. Jake Paul, he wrong 2 times.
Runs through Devin Haney and what he's done in the sport. Yeah. Yeah, we was on social media doing it before they said being on social media was cool. They say that your voices don't matter. I beg to differ.
Right, Remo. You got something dope going on.
Come
Jake
on
Paul
here every day.
His face is still
come over here and let's talk about it.
I just don't think that's the path for Jake to be the face.
Is the state
he could just be a new light, a new path for people. You know
what are the facts saying right now? Is the social media and boxing
high frequency was good, my guy.
Are the social media stars, the Jake Pauls, are they really moving the needle right now?
Yes, they are.
It
exemplifies how social media can be a powerful tool for personal branding and entrepreneurship.
Wow. And they say that boxing is dead. Well, or boxing needs to go back to the horse and buggy days. I'll tell you this. If you take a look at what boxing is doing, I mean, from the Misfits over there and what they're doing over there at the Zone, and what, of course, Jake is doing, and you have young fighters like Devin.
You can't speak at the Zone without speaking at Eddie, though.
Wait a minute. This shit
Mark
is
was good,
unheard
my
of.
guy.
Got social media bosses. You got legacy bosses. You got, hey, man, boxing is on fire. It is lit right now. I'll tell you one thing. Attacking issues, attacking problems, being able to attack issues that plague everybody. And boxing, in the community of boxing, it's been riddled with PD abuse. That's been something of, long time. It's been going on a long time. For Devin to come in and attack that issue, for Jake to be out and challenging, being the face of boxing and how you can move and what you can do. Hey, man, we're ushering in good times. Tell me, Nikki, take a look and see.
He'd be having fun.
See what Jake Paul's net worth is right now.
Peace to the Queen, 2 cents boxing. How you feeling, Queen?
Around 30 million.
30 million. That kid is raking in that cake, boy.
Respectfully, though, Jake might be eating somewhat off boxing, but he had a net worth way before he ever came to boxing. You know what I'm saying? So although you can ask about his net worth, and when you throw that out there within the context of a boxing conversation, one would believe that net worth was accumulated through boxing, but we all know Jake Paul was what? Dan Disney kid? You know, the rest is the history. You know what I mean? So one of them. So bluffing, Bill lose the long hoop. Or is that fake news? Oh, nah, I'm going to get to that. This almost over, and I'm going to take this down. I'm going to pull up the post that Ryan put up. So,
well, I have to ask.
That's where people getting that from, that post that Ryan put up.
Is why don't they say the truth then? The face of boxing is Jake Paul. Somebody come on here and tell me anything different?
I won't come on there and tell you different, but I'll sit right here on this channel, on this seat, right here behind me and tell you Jake Paul is not the face of boxing, respectfully. Jake Paul has hit the scene in a very unique fashion. He didn't have this amateur background like everybody else. You know what that is. But the good thing about him is he got the spotlight, he got the ball, and he's sharing it with people, giving real fighters real opportunities on those cards and to make money. So you got to be able to tip your hat. You ain't got to like what he doing. You don't got to like who he fight, how he fight, none of that. But it's deeper than that, because I can see if he was just hogging the situation for himself. Now he really spreading the wealth and giving opportunities to people and that otherwise they probably wouldn't have. So you gotta salute him for that. Don't mess with Texas. What's good, my guy? He's like, shout out to my guy. Yeah, the face of boxing is wild. He can't be the face of boxing. That's premature, and that's not his role. That's not for him to be the face of boxing. But I think he could be a new way for people, a new opportunity. He could be opportunity for people outside your typical promoter, and that's dope. You know what I mean? Think about it. He a younger guy. He an active fighter. The relationship, you probably could level and build with him a little bit differently, and as well as get an opportunity from him. So I definitely salute him for that. And I don't knock his career, because I think I just understand full well what he's doing. If he joined boxing like a typical fighter, then of course you would expect him to be challenging, fighting this one, fighting that one. But you know what that is, man. That's him being popular and talented enough to get fights, and that's what he doing. That's saying he say he like boxing. They say he committed to it. Hey, man, go do you. Just keep giving them real fighters, though. Not knocking you, but just keep giving them young fighters opportunities. Keep giving the Shadeja Greens, the Ashton Sills of the world opportunities to shine on your cards, too. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he's a pro. He's a pro. He's a legit pro. Irvin Mack, BJ, what it do, my guy? Let's get back to it. It's almost over, y'all. Get him 2 cents.
I don't know. I'll say the heartbeat of it.
Right.
Is Devin
Exactly
Haney.
2 cents.
And
And
being
I
25
ain't
and
knocking
being
him
the
for it.
most
That's what he
accomplished.
did. Salute to him. He's
But I'm
sharing
saying
the
if
rock.
it's about Gates, if it's about popularity and bringing new eyes to the sport. Did I say something wrong when I said Jake Paul is the face and Devin is the heartbeat? Well, we know that if you're thinking about legacy, and clearly you people are not thinking about legacy right now, legacy isn't reigning supreme, because that would be the youngest and most accomplished fighter. But if it's about bringing eyes to the sport and taking the sport to another level, then we got to give it to the social media stars who are doing it right now. And you watch and see what I tell you. Sure enough, as I salute them, the other guy's going to be right behind me playing with the game.
Shout out to Fight Hype, man. Well, my bad. I was back here snacking a little bit, y'all. Look, man. Shout out to Bill. He on his press runs again. Look, he on his shit again, y'all. Y'all already know he in rare form. He ain't shutting up. He back letting you know, promoting Devin at the best of his ability. He got a 48-hour request out there with Ryan. The stipulation is a little bit odd. Like I said, the time frame is just some things that don't add up all the way with it. It's a very theatric element to what he was saying. And like I said, when it's all said and done, he's having fun with it. Just like it came out of his mouth, he having fun. Calling everybody out. I like it. It's entertaining. It's just exactly what it is. I don't look at him in no negative light. I don't think he made stuff too personal in none of these little clips. But what I get out of it is he basically saying Leon Paro don't got no pull. He need to pump his brakes. Like they go everywhere to fight. You know what I mean? So he basically saying like it wasn't them. He waited till he got a fight to speak about them, but I don't think that was the case. Neither one of them ducked, but I just think Devin Haney found himself in a tough situation, not being able to demand what he's looking for, obviously, in this situation. And with Leon Paro being the sole belt holder in the situation, you just don't see that fight coming to fruition for that reason. It was a money situation. Like bro told me, the Australian government was unable to find the funds for that fight, so it didn't happen, which led to Eddie Hearn doing the interview speaking about the money, which let us know somewhat of a price point that maybe Devin Haney was looking to secure for that fight. But with coming off a bad performance with Ryan Garcia and all the stuff that transpired with that, you got a lawsuit going on talking about how your market value is affected. But here you are at the table demanding what you typically get. But you get what I'm saying? And you find yourself without the belt. Then you got to deal with the same people that you go off on social media, the same people that your dad said they the same old stale promoters. Like those are the people that you got to work with. I don't know how much they take personally the things that you say out your mouth about them, but I mean I think that's the stuff when people be saying the bridges are being burnt. Now I played that other clip because furthermore, now here you are, you're talking about, Devin's the heartbeat, Jake Paul's the face of boxing. You got people feeling like you about to find yourself on a Jake Paul promotions or a Jake Paul card doing some type of co-promotion or something, doing some work with Jake Paul. So now you about to, shine his slippers a little bit and talk about how he the face of boxing. Nah, he not the face of boxing. It's too damn premature for that. And that's just not in the cards for him to be no face. You know what you're trying to do when you calling other people the face of boxing. You're trying to slight, but again, we as individuals can't determine the face of boxing. I think the people as a collective determine that shit. I think the numbers also back that up as well, man. It's a number of different factors, and it's just it is what it is. Like Devin, I ain't mad at him saying the heartbeat. I thought that was genuine. I think he really mean that, like a heartbeat. I don't know exactly what he mean when he say it, but I think that's a more genuine response than saying Devin's the face of boxing. I don't think he's the face of boxing. I think he's doing his thing in boxing. I think he's, very accomplished, very young, and still got a lot of his career to to change things. You never know. Things could change for him. Things could get better. I mean, even better from here. It could be even up from here. So who knows, man? It's only time to tell. But I just think people be you know, just too quick to anoint somebody or force something to be what it's not. And it's okay if he's not the face. Just because he ain't the face don't mean he ain't the man in his own right. He's still the man in his own right. You can never take that from him. Like you said, one of the youngest and most accomplished, you can't take shit from the man. But just to call him the face, you can call him that, and I expect you to because you was pops. So you can do that, but you can't expect the people to echo those same sentiments. This shit almost is a bit laughable when you set it up like this. Like you suing, but you talking about you the heartbeat. And at a time where people questioning your heart, it's weird. But not being the face of boxing is not a bad thing. That's just not a title that everybody can, that's not a shoe everybody could fill, respectfully. And it just takes some key factors for that to even be somewhat of a conversation. The fact that he ain't the face of the boxing means absolutely nothing. He's still the man, like I said, in his own right. So what is he, 25? He got a lot of career ahead of him. Just his next move got to be an intelligent move. I think throughout his whole career, I think him and his dad was flawless all the way up until obviously Ryan Garcia. I think one of the first mistakes, and it only turned out to be a mistake because of how everything materialized after the fight, right? I think that was their first mistake doing any business with that wild card of a man that was Ryan Garcia, with a guy that's just doing everything right, following the rules, doing it by the book. Like, I just think Ryan was everything he didn't need to be in front of, respectfully. I do. I just don't think that's a fight that had to happen, but I respect him for taking it. But I think that was mistake number one. And I can say that given how it played out now, because it ain't looking good. And even outside of the loss, that wasn't a loss, people still saying it's a loss. Now you're taking the courts, people holding you in a negative light. You almost forget that a guy did something wrong in the situation and not you. And then it just continues to look negative. Now your dad doing the press runs, he talking his shit, he joking, cursing people out. Look, it's entertaining, but I think at the end of the day, it's only so far this stuff gonna go. You have to make moves that's gonna put you back in the position that you need to be in. And respectfully, fighting Ryan Garcia right back to back is not the move. I don't see that being a move. Deem, shout out to my guy, man. Appreciate you sliding through. What's good with it, Dean? How you feeling, bro? Panel infiltrator. Mr. Miles said they was lawless until Ryan. Yeah, man, they was flawless, man, in their approach, man. They was getting it done. They was picking the right fights. Ooh, this is nice. This is a good one, man. Fury Usyk, this is good. I like this. I like that card. My bad, y'all. Let's do it. I changed subject. Dave Beterbiev just announced he's fighting Morrell next. Did he? Man, you know, man. You already know, Queen. It's all good. All good. Did he? That's dope, man. Hey, man, you gotta tell y'all my eyes and ears for me. I don't catch everything and you be on it. Hey, man, I ain't know that. We could stare it. We can stare all because that's something we want. But I might have to save it for tomorrow, right? But man, I love that. You already gonna put it together. We gonna have to build on that. I don't think Brian was the mistake. I think Stan Indy was the mistake. Okay. Nobody has a vested interest in rebuilding, chasing legacy fights back to back. Yeah, for sure. That's a great point. That's crazy. You say that and somebody just sent it to me. Damn it, man. Wow. Let's go. Let's go, man. I need to see it, man. Somebody just sent it to me. All right, as soon as you said something about it. Man. Oh, man. God damn. Look, somebody else sending it to me. Oh, man. This is gonna be a banger, man. It's gonna be a banger. Benavidez and Morrell. We finally getting David versus David, man. May the best David win. You getting David versus David, man. Oh, man. Gotta save it for tomorrow. We definitely gotta break that down tomorrow because we really getting it. David versus David, but I can't go off too far off topic, man. Shout out to the queen. Appreciate that. You and then like 2-3 people send it to me right now. I love it. David versus David. David versus David. Oh, okay. That's why. Oh, okay. I got you. My bad, y'all. Y'all smash that like button, sub to the channel if you haven't. My bad, y'all. Morel gonna start from this is gonna be a good. We got David versus David. I think 75, Damon, because they already there. I think 75, obviously, because they both already there. And it's as even as it can be because they both had one fight at 75. So it make all the sense. Just fight again. Right there at 75. Shout out to both of them. And that is why, y'all, I want to say this while y'all got y'all in here. I maintain when people were saying Benavidez is scared of Morel, I kept saying, I don't think he's scared of him. I think he was thinking about bigger opportunities. And when that situation presented itself, I said I thought he would fight him. And he proved me right. Both guys proved me right. I think he recognized Morel as a real challenge, but we got to fight. We got a real damn fight. We get David versus David. 704 Joe, my God, what's good, bro? Definitely 50-50, Tony. Definitely 50-50, bro. Definitely 50-50, bro. For sure, man. Y'all make sure y'all sock the like button out. How David Morel and David Benavidez going to be socking each other when they find themselves in the ring, man. You dig? This about to be fire. This is going to be a fire fight, man. Man, it's going to be crazy. Man, shout out to everybody. Shout out to everybody. Adrian, what's good with it? I love this. Y'all know I do this fight. Yeah, this the fight we all want. Dean, man, we definitely, man. This is definitely the fight. This is the fight we need, man. The David versus David, man. But let me get back to what I was saying. So, like I said, y'all, man, because we gonna build on that tomorrow. We definitely are. I gotta get at his proper thumbnail and build on it, man. David versus David, the fight we've been waiting for, man. Shout out to PBC for sure. Shout out to him for sure. It's gonna be an inside fight. It's gonna be a good fight. I know that. Good fight, man. Good fight. That I definitely think right off the top goes the distance. So this is gonna be an opportunity to see a really, really action fight. Man, and damn, man. Shout out to them. Told y'all David Morel was real, man. Where my guy Flossie at, man? Flossie, where you at, bro? You ain't in here somewhere hiding in the cut. I know my guy Flossie going nuts because he couldn't wait for this. He like, man, yeah, his boy Benavidez. He like Benavidez, that guy, man. Morel late stoppage. Did he say? Hold on, let me go to it real quick. Let me go on my message. I'll let you know right now. What did he say? He said this was a lot. There were a lot of names on the table, but I wanted to give my fans the best fight possible. I reached out to David Morel and his team to make this happen, and we got the contract done. This fight really going to be a banger. Two of the best in the division and 2 titles on the line. Let's effing go. Date and location to be announced shortly. So he said date and location to be announced shortly, bro. Date and location to be announced shortly. So we're gonna wait for it. We're gonna wait. And I think that's gonna be a good one. Yeah, Boachuk and Madrimov is on the Fury Usyk 2 card. I just got that sent in my messages too. We got Boachuk and Madrimov as the co-main. Moses and Thomas fighting. Dave Allen, Johnny Fisher, Dennis McCain. That's a solid card too, man. That's solid, y'all. Solid. I'm busy maybe on Tank undercard. I think that's already filled out, possibly. I ain't saying they can't squeeze it in, but I think that Tank card was filled out, the undercard. We was talking about that a little bit yesterday, but I wonder. I wouldn't be mad at it. It is officially, this is the last I've heard of it. Yeah, this coming from Benavidez. This coming straight from Benavidez, what I just read. Benavidez posted this. I told you, man. That's why I'm so glad. That's why I always reserve that duck narrative and calling people that duck jacket, just putting that on every fighter when you don't get a fight right when you want to. This is a prime example. People kept saying Benavidez was scared of Morrell. I'm like, that shit don't make no sense. These dudes ain't scared of each other, but he just had bigger fish to fry, I believe. And with a guy like David Morrell, you know, that's risky as hell. So if you got a potential Canelo fight, you're going to do everything possible to secure that fight first. And then, you know, if you don't get that, like he couldn't. He went up, moved up. Morrell moved with him. They both get a fight. You get what I'm saying? Beterbiev, Bivol got some work to do. So he figured he'd get another fight in between that. And he was putting himself in position to fight the winner of that fight. So I respect him for taking a fight like David Morrell. And again, people were saying he was scared. This is why we can't do that to the fighters. Prime example. This is a prime example why you don't do this to the fighters, bro. This is a great fight. Yeah, it do need to be a main event. It wouldn't hurt being on the Tank co-main, but I think that card already filled out. Benavidez is really in a Canelo fight. Yeah, I think that's what it was. And he really did everything possible to try to get it. When it didn't happen, he took another fight at another weight class. Morrell did too. And then there you go. Fate have it, man. We ain't even have to wait super long. Respect to both of them. And big respect to him because he said he reached out to Morrell and them, which, you know, is no big deal. Accepting the fight is a big deal to me. But just reaching out says he wanted it. This is what I mean. And he said he had a number of names on the table. He said he wanted to get the fans a fight. This is why you got to get behind fighters like David Benavidez. This is exactly why, bro. You got to get behind guys like David Benavidez, bro. 100%. Got to. You got to, man. And shout out to him, man. I ain't going to break that fight down just yet, though. I ain't going to do it just yet. But, yeah, man, we're going to keep rolling, man. But I don't think we get no fight out of this, man. I don't think we get a fight. It remains to be seen. Still early. Bill say what Bill gonna say, but he's doing exactly what I expect him to do. Ryan Garcia was talking about a rematch too, but it's just early for all that. Bro. Like I said, a 48-hour stipulation is not gonna cut it. That's gonna just kind of put an unnecessary hurdle in the way, and it wouldn't make sense for nobody to spend that amount of money from now until the fight being tested. That's just foolish. So
it's been
I think that's not going to happen under them circumstances for sure.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Sure. Tony, what's up?
It's been a minute, man. How are you?
Man, all is good. All is good, bro.
Yeah. Oh, hey, Just, I understand you say the fight makes no for Devin. The rematch makes no sense, but from Ryan's perspective, I think it makes a lot of sense for him, so he can prove that maybe, just maybe, that it wasn't. I'm not discounting he might have had roids in his system, but he can prove that maybe just that night, maybe he was a better fighter. If he beats Devin the same way, you think this takes the argument from Devin's cultish strands that Ryan cheated the first fight? If Ryan beats him the same, beats him down the same way?
Yeah, I mean, you know, real ones that have to, because, you know, right now that's the only thing they really got to hang on to for the most part as to why something really went all the way wrong, right? So if he was to actually do it being clean, then yeah, man, I mean, you just being a real fan of his, you got to accept that he just got his number and he's just a better man. I mean, but I do think Devin can beat him, but not jumping right back in there without getting somebody else in there with him. He can't do it that way. I think that's extremely tough to do it that way, in my opinion. It's tough, it's brave, and I think people will get behind it and support it, but it's risky for your career. Now you run the risk of losing to this dude back-to-back situations. Now, say again, you force him to be on, being tested and force him to actually be focused and dedicated this time, and you get a better version, Ryan, and that could be bad for you. So Devin and Bill next move.
Yeah, and honestly, this whole lawsuit maybe has Ryan with a chip on his shoulder, too.
Could make him pissed off, Could be a little mad by it, but I'm definitely rooting for Devin in this situation. I just want to be clear. Lawsuit aside, I think I just know that a move like that was going to come with a lot of negative blowback, but I'm not in no way, shape, or form against him. I ain't just saying this for his fans. To hell with y'all. Like I really rock with the kid. I think the way Ryan moves and behaves is he makes you almost not be able to root for him. So look,
Yeah,
if Devin is going
Ryan
to
has
get it
this
back
issue.
in blood, go
I
beat his
blame.
ass.
See,
Nah,
Ryan,
not like that. But I just want y'all to know it's genuine. It ain't to make nobody feel good, right, or bad. I just genuinely rock with it.
Yeah, no. Ryan, for me, Ryan and David Benavidez have this issue with them where their fathers make everybody hate them and stuff like that. Like, I think Ryan does it himself, but you have to admit his father talking all this crap adds to it, and it makes fans hate Ryan even more.
Right. I mean, yeah. Ryan is just he still got a bunch of young and nutty fans. Unfortunately, that's gonna still follow him, support him. Like you got people saying, he fought clean, knowing damn well that wasn't the case. Knowing there was Osterine in the system, even if he wanted to say he was clean, he can't say it because it was failed test, so you can't. You get what I'm saying? It's just the way he treating it. If he ever sounded like he was remorseful for how the situation transpired, or any of that, I could level with him different. If he wasn't going on those little tirades with the slurs and all that, I could level with him. But he strictly put himself in a situation where it's hard for a person like me, and I'm the fairest of the fair. It's hard for me to care about
all
him.
that.
Like I want Devin to beat his ass, but he got to do it right because you can't afford another loss to this dude. He already making a mockery out of your career at every turn. He joking and playing. And real quick, y'all. Pardon me, Tony. Real quick, this is what y'all was asking about with this case being dismissed stuff. I mean, this is what he posted. Where is it at? Yeah, I posted something on his
Instagram.
His Twitter, was it? What was it? His Twitter? Yeah. Oh, yeah. He was saying, thank you, Michael Goldstein, best attorney on the planet. Case dismissed. I don't know exactly what case he was referring to. Y'all. Oh, he talking about the vandalism. Big Supreme. Appreciate you, family. That's what that was. So that wasn't pertaining to the lawsuit. I know people seeing case dismissed, they thought about the lawsuit. Appreciate you, Big Supreme. Phenomenal show, my guy. Appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you. That's what that was. So I didn't think lawsuit when I seen it. I was like, that's too soon. That ain't that. You know what I'm saying? But it was the vandalism. That's good for him. But the way he moved is why I don't root for him. Like, I don't care if Evan beats his ass, good for him. He need an ass whooping, and Teo need one too.
Okay. If when you look at the two guys that people are looking at maybe for a Tank fight after Lamont Roach, who do you think is maybe a more dangerous fight for Tank? Like, taking away your fan, as a fan of boxing, which one would be more dangerous in your opinion? Mortaya, or I'll give you three fighters: Mortaya, Zepeda, or El Rayo, based off his last performance, how well he performed his last fight.
Mortaya gets smashed. They don't got enough experience. Zepeda, I don't think he athletic enough, and Tank won't give him the looks he want. I don't know. Rayo could be an interesting fight because he could box and bang a little bit, but he beats all of those dudes. Tank sends all of them to a one-way ticket to melatonin nap. And just pick
Mortaya, I agree with you. Mortaya has no experience, but
he need way more experience, man. He just do. He's a good fighter, but he need that more seasoning. Rayo, even at 140, Tank went up there, he'd beat him, in my opinion.
How about Ryan versus Teo? I mean, Teo versus Tank.
That's a great fight, but I think ultimately Tank stops Teo because I think Teo make enough mistakes. I think the problem Teo will run into with Tank is every bit of an athlete as he is, and it'd be hard for him to do a lot of those little bluffing techniques and things that he do with these other guys that can't keep up with him, the Claggets of the world that don't really got the feet but got the punch output. Tank is a totally different dude. And Teo leave himself susceptible to shots that I think if Tank is able to land, it's night.
Rolly, I'm a Ryan fan, but I think that rematch ends the same way. I think Ryan gets slept by Tank. I'm a Ryan fan, but I don't think that fight ends any differently.
Nah, just Ryan can't beat Tank. Tank showed you that. Look, I can't say that somebody not being healthy straight healthiest. I just think that's an excuse. And real quick, it's funny that you segued into this because I got a clip that'll show exactly why Ryan was good in that fight. It wasn't about the weight and all that stuff. It was about skill. If you see how the fight broke down and how it was won, Ryan is not as smart as Tank. Even Tank said it. He'd have been a little more patient. He probably could have landed some of that stuff. He wasn't patient enough. Tank controlled his lead hand. He, unlike Devin, no slightest shade to him, he didn't just say you ain't nothing but a left hand and didn't prepare for it. He prepared for it and kind of took it away. He got hit with some shots, but Tank knew better how to neutralize him and control him. See, that's the thing. You know what I mean? Devin wasn't really willing to be physical with Ryan. Tank will tie you up. He gonna make you feel him. He not gonna just let you get off and just do what you want. It's not gonna happen. And that takes IQ and a different type of fight.
And I said this after the fight, and
Sure,
I'm not sure.
my God.
And after the fight, I said this. Ryan wasn't just throwing the left hand by itself. I saw points during that fight where he was setting up the left hand with like a right, like jabs and left hand. Like
yeah. He landed several right hands. Remember, the left side of Devin's face was swollen. That was Ryan's right hand that was doing a lot of damage too. And it's like the right hand that gets you drunk. The left hand could get you out of there. You know what I mean? I think he can knock you out with both, but I think, somebody that's solid in shape, like Devin, he was able to take them right hands, but like I said, he get you.
When you look at Devin, is that one weakness with his defense that he leaves his right side of his face open to shots like that?
My guy. Yeah, he do, and that's what Ryan took advantage of, that bow and arrow, man.
And I don't think he can do it. Like if Devin wants to fight, if it's true that Devin really wanted to go down and fight Tank, I don't think he can be doing that with Tank because Tank would knock him out. To be honest,
bending over to his right, it'd be Tank's left. He still makes that mistake now, and that'd be the whole issue with him just jumping back in a rematch. We're not sure, and this is just being real to him because I rock with him. We just not 100% sure that he can that he fixed those mistakes. And if you haven't fixed those mistakes and you go back into a fight that dangerous,
and I can even say this, and bro, I can even say this. He can't be doing that leaning to the right side with a guy like Mathias either. Mathias would knock him out right away, I think. Subriel, he can't be doing that.
He'll fight him different. He'll fight Subriel. See, the problem is Subriel is not as explosive as Ryan Garcia. He kind of like wear you down with shots. Devin have opportunity to outbox him. You get what I'm saying? He's not that quick on his feet. Devin I think he can box him from the outside and make it tough for Mathias by not giving him the looks. Definitely not going to stand in there and bang with him. Like I said, Mathias is not as fast and he's not as explosive.
When you say explosiveness, with guys like Ryan and Tank, Ryan and Tio, is it more explosive athleticism than actual like power?
Yeah,
and stuff like that.
Combination of both. That's what makes you explosive. Ryan is athletic. Tank is athletic. Tio is athletic, but was explosive at 35, not so much at 40.
That's what I'm saying. Can you say that?
Strong physically too. Ryan is physically strong. He's a solid dude in there.
And I see what you're saying, that Mathias is not explosive. He's athletic, but it's not that explosiveness that you see. Like he's not like athletic to the point of like Ryan Garcia. I agree.
Yeah, I mean Tio, he is, but I think Ryan could be more physical than Tio when he wanted to be. If he wanted to be, I just think he puts more. I don't know. He's strong, man. Ryan looks stronger than Tio right now. Look like he hit harder than Tio to me. Ryan and both.
How about Tio? Would you want to see Tio versus Mathias after that last Mathias fight with Pero?
Yes. You want to see all of these fights. You want to see them all.
In your honest opinion, between the Ryan and Tank, if you wanted to, which one's more realistic? When Ryan gets back, if the fight with Devin doesn't happen, what's more realistic, him versus Tio or him versus Mathias?
Who, Ryan versus Tio or Mathias?
Yeah.
Nah, Teo on the sideline right now with Top Rank with issues. I don't see him fighting no fight like that right now. Yeah, he having issues accepting the fights that they offering to him, so I don't think that'll happen. Ryan, I don't know. I don't know who Ryan fights when he come back, but I don't think it's Devin either necessarily. I don't see it.
How about Ryan versus Pero?
Liam Parrow. That'd be a good fight, but shit, we never know who's gonna win out of Parrow and Hitchens, because that Hitchens I think got a real good chance at beating Liam Parrow. So a lot of people
do you think the fight ends up the same way, in your honest opinion, if Mathias and Pero had the rematch?
Quite possibly because of the way it was won. He didn't struggle at all to win that fight. He didn't struggle one bit to win that fight, in my opinion. I think he won it pretty comfortably, but I don't know. I ain't gonna say that in exactly the same way, because I would expect Mathias to come in better prepared this trip. You know what I mean? Better prepared.
Do you think he was overlooking Pero a little bit?
He had to be. I mean, anybody that comes into a fight with no game plan, you had to be overlooking the guy if you thought it was sweet like that, where you could have just gotten there and winged it, and you've had to find out the hard way that wasn't the way to approach it. And that's something, that's a statement that he put out. You know what I mean? He came in there with no game plan. But let's switch gears. Rolly, what's good with it? Kermel Moten, I always support the young man. You know what I mean? But let's get back to this, man. So moving past this Bill Haney, we all see that he issued his 48 hours and all that. Like I said, we just got to see what comes of it. Ryan ain't responded yet. He did respond about a case of vandalism that I'm finding out that he said got dismissed. So that's good for him. I mean, but, Teofimo continues to chase his tail in this situation and put himself in the headlines for all the wrong reasons. And I ain't really into this, man. Like, he at the grocery store buying some bananas, and I think he just don't get it. And this is exactly why the climate is hot. The block is hot with T.O. TM was good with it, bro. People ain't feeling them. We don't respect it, and I can't wait to see you get your ass handed to you. Like, you never hear me say that, but this is how you behave, and this is how you go about getting a fight. Well, this ain't the energy I could rock with. I don't appreciate it, and I'll be glad when you get beat up. Terrence Crawford, on the other hand, was tired of playing with you. He wanted you to drop that low. Hey, check it out, y'all. But Crawford wanted him to drop that low. He like, yo, what's your location? You doing too much talking. I'm trying to see something. Said your daddy said you hit hard. I'm trying to find out. You know what I'm saying? You hit hard without the gloves. I'm trying to find out. He said you don't deserve to share the ring with greatness. All you deserve is a good old-fashioned ass whooping so I could teach you something your daddy did. And I told y'all this is how Bud was coming, because the energy he putting out is not the energy that says, yeah, I want to actually fight this dude in the ring. That's the energy that say you want the dude to pull up on you and check your temperature and see what you talking about when they see you. My bad, y'all. I had my mic out. Well, like I said, this is not going to result into no fight. This is only going to result into you getting beat up. I like the whole notion that Terrence Crawford put the Majimov option out there. If you really want to fight, go up there, fight somebody, and then we fight. But if you're not going to do that, stop clout chasing. You at the store buying bananas. That's cool, because I don't see myself rooting for your goofy ass no time soon. I ain't hating on you or nothing. You know what I mean? Wish you the best to a degree, but I ain't rooting for you. I ain't spending none of my time rooting for you. And the next time I see you in the ring, I'm going to be rooting 100% against you. I think a good ass whooping might make me be able to watch you like I want to again. But right now, him and Ryan Garcia, just they very immature, and they turn you off as boxing fans. And it's corny, because they both very talented and can fight, and at the top of their game could be really exciting and talented and be a part of some meaningful fights. But they idiots. They're idiots, and they rather race bait and try to get people, to feel sorry for them after they done stared up the hornet's nest. So right now, both of these dudes in the same boat with me. Like I said, man, T.O., you got to be careful, man. That clout chasing going to get you hurt, dude. You know what I mean? Shout out to LaMarcus. But Kobe versus Caballero is another one they ordered, too. Kirk Douglas, my guy, was good with it, bro. So look, man, he must have forgot Bud Crawford was Mr. Focus on your fight for you not make it to your fight, man. Let me jog his memory. Let me jog his memory. He don't know this, Bud. Let me jog his memory.
Just focus on your fight. Focus on your fight. Be ready, boy. Be ready. Focus on your fight for you not make it to your fight. Focus on your fight for you not make it to your fight. Focus on your fight for you not make it to your fight. I'm not gonna make it. You're not gonna make it to your fight. You think I'm scared? You're not scared. You think I'm scared? You are fighting. Listen to me. You're telling yourself shit. Hold on. Take your call. I'm gonna knock your fucking ass off, so be ready. Be ready to get your ass out. We'll do whatever. I'll be fast
He said, Buzz said, let's go outside. So that's Tio. That's for Tio. That's who you playing with. Always remember, that's the same thing. That's the same guy. He said it when he wig out. It's for a reason, man.
You gonna fight Conor McGregor, dude, in the octagon, but
Crawford, talking to me.
Man, you gonna fight Conor McGregor, Buzz sitting out there. Anybody that pop up in the spot with their hair out the fresh braids without doing nothing to it, really beat you up, yo. I'm telling you, that's not the dude you want to play with. You know what I'm saying? Focus on your fight for you not make it to your fight. He told Jose, hey, man, you want to go outside, bro? You want to go outside? You know what I mean? So shout out to Bud, man. People, I get it. People like they feel like he got certain energy for Tio that he don't have for Boots. It's very easy to see. He got energy for Tio because Tio got disrespect for him. Boots ain't got no disrespect for him. The people want the Boots and Crawford fight more than Boots want it. And I'm not saying he don't want the fight, but he ain't going out of his way to make that fight. He said time and time again he chasing down them belts at 47. But people still keep saying Bud's supposed to fight him as if his plans is to go up to 54 now and fight Boots. When, if I'm not mistaken, I had to double check. I believe the Madrimov thing was an opportunity for him. For Boots. Madrimov. So again, if you're not going up there to take no fights at 54, Charles Conwell, then you get what I'm saying? You know, you're not positioning yourself. Like you would just be calling for it. You know what I'm saying? So it's not going to happen. You know what I'm saying? It's not going to happen. Tears should stop. How many times I had to pull up on him? He don't get it. I can't believe we actually getting Beterbiev versus Morel next. I could because I believed in both of them young dogs, man. And I was giving both of them they just do. And I believed that neither guy was scared. It wasn't no ducking. And we can get that fight. So Tio shopping for bananas, man. But I ain't rocking with his energy, bro. This what else Tio was doing too. Tio out there shirtless dancing with the senior citizens. Tripping. He out there shirtless with the seniors, man. Acting a damn fool. Talking about you want to fight Crawford, man. Get your ass kicked out. Boots calling him out disrespect. Don't try to defend Bud because he's not keeping the same. I mean, no, you just want to argue. You're not listening. You're not listening. Could you refute anything I'm saying instead of make your own argument, Rolly? Don't make your own argument. If you got opportunities to fight guys at 54 and you don't take them, could you really say your heart is vested in anything that's at 54? Yeah, of course, if something is handed to me, I'll take it too. If somebody knocked on my door with $1 million, I would take it too. That's what they're saying. They're not talking about doing anything to position themselves. And I said this once before. This is the unpopular opinion. It ain't about nobody being scared. It's about people having plans. Boots is just following his plans. And his immediate plan is not Bud Crawford. That's an option that he would take if given to him. His pop said it. Yeah, we'll go up there for Crawford. That's if it's offered to him. It's not about keeping the same energy. Y'all want to talk about energy? What was that energy when Bud Crawford walked by? I'll be letting shit go, man. Y'all be making more of the argument for these fighters than they be making with themselves and their own move. Shout out to the plug, LWBoxing, the fax machine, the plug, my guy, Mr. Don't Miss. I'm gonna keep coming up with him. Shout out to my guy. Charles Conwell will be back 12-14 on the Golden Bull card. I like Charles Conwell. Shout out to him. Jaywalk, Buzz should have to do the same as 68 before fighting Canelo too, though. Nah, different circumstances, man. I mean, it would be smart, Jaywalk. It would be smart. It would be smart. You know what I'm saying? It would be smart. And I want you to know, Rolly, it's not about them dudes ducking or being scared. They just be having plans. You hear it all the time. I boost my 47 is what he want. If they was positioning themselves up at 54, then I would have different energy. If Boots found his way up at 54, hell yeah, I start looking at, hey man, young boy knocking on your door, or he making sure that, you know, people still speak about this fight. But as long as it's a weight class that separate the two, it's kind of a moot point. We can't do nothing about it. Would I take Boots and Bud? Hell yeah. But I'm a realist, and I hear clearly what the fighters be saying they want. And one thing is crazy, we point out that Bud wants Canelo. He don't want Boots, but Boots wants the belts at 47. That's his priority, is not Crawford. That's just an option that he would take if it was given to him. Shit, like I said, I would take the $1 million if somebody knocked on my door to give it to me. You get me? So it's just one of them situations. It's not going to fall into his lap because it's a risk that's not going to come with the reward that Crawford is seeking right now. And the fact that they're prize fighters and they don't do this shit just for entertainment, as much as we get selfish and we want it to be that, they don't do it for that. And Crawford, for me, y'all, I don't know about y'all. For me, when I heard him say, everybody keeps saying for me to fight Boots, but nobody talking about no money. They want me to fight him, show me the money. And when he says that, then the conversation gets lost in translation. Like, it makes sense. He's saying it like he ain't straight up said, nah. He like, all right, other than that, just stop talking about it. If y'all ain't talking about no money, what y'all mean fight him? Fight him for what? You know what I mean? Cecil, what it do? William Old School, my brother, what's good? Shout out to L Dub, man. The fax machine, my guy. You know what I mean? But Benavidez and Morel is crazy. Shout out to my guy. He told me about the WBO, and then I read about it. Them ordering Hamzah, Sheeraz, and what's his name? Janibek. I think that those are great fights right there, man. That's a great fight coming up, man. That's a real fight for Janibek and Hamzah Sheeraz, man. He hit this scene running, man. That dude could box. He tall, long, lanky. He got some punching power. He's smart, and I think him and Janibek is a real fight. And I hope it come to fruition for sure. We're talking about Tanger's death, Teal, and any other 140 are the weight class apart. Yeah, cause they know, you know why, Kurt. Tank, you know Tank Superman. You know that. Remember, they wanted him to fight Keith Thurman at one point. Remember? Remember? You know Tank Davis Superman, 5'5" Superman with no cape. You know it. From B More. You know what I mean? Man, I wouldn't be surprised they start talking about Wilder. You know what I'm saying? Tank's fight Wilder. Nah, but you know how it go though. Said Sheeraz gonna stop him, but that's how it be though, Kurt. But and again, I think I'm gonna do a live on that about Tank, the 6-7 fight deal and 140 as an option. Like it's a live to be done. It's a good conversation to have about that, about the 6 or 5, 6, 7 fight deal, however many fights or whatever it is. But we'll see. Trick Noty, shout out to you. Say Canelo wanted to push Tio on Bud to keep him from fighting. It's the same thing Eddie did to Wilder to keep him from fighting. Getting a fight with Joshua by using Dylan White to fight him. I get it. I hear that, but for me, shit, it's like the good thing is, you know, Terrence Crawford, like, look, check this out. I want that Canelo fight, and I'll take it if he want to fight. But if not, then the hell with it. So I get it. I just think Tio right now, Tio just on one. You know what I mean? I don't know. I just think he found a safe name that, you know, that got respect, that he feels as though if he mentions the name, people will respect it and believe that he actually wants to fight him. But I just can't believe Tio wants to fight this dude when he turning down guys that are even lesser than Terrence Crawford, respectfully, right? Lesser proven, less accomplished, just not as good. And if you turning those guys down, I can't believe you want to fight Crawford. I just believe you like the sound of you people thinking you want to fight him, right? That's why I give him such a hard time. And he a hell of a fighter when he on his game. But Teo, somebody I'm rooting for to get beat up. Flossie was good with it, just because how he been talking. Said Tank vs. Wilder coming soon. You know it. Now they go. I think Charles will be ready to fight in 8 weeks. They ain't got no choice if they gonna be hold on. Yeah, they ain't got no choice. They gonna be on that card, bro. They got to be. Shit, a good 8-week camp. I mean, I'm guessing they've been in camp longer than that 8 weeks, I would guess. Or just in some type of shape in the gym longer than that 8 weeks. So I think so, bro. And given the opponents, they ain't got the, the top of the top coming. So I think they'll be okay. I think if they get in the ring, they're going to be ready for sure. You know what I'm saying? I don't think either guy would be in there if they wasn't for the most part. So I think they'll be fine. But yeah, man, Teo just a chip off the old block, man. He got to get his ish together, man. He got to chill with the negative press, man. That shit got a negative impact at some point. Shout out to my guy too, Dove, for sending this to me too. The Joker is back, man. Mathias himself, the boogeyman. You know what I'm saying? He back November 9th, man. The boogeyman. You know what I mean? Y'all gonna put some respect on his name when he go out here and get this scout November 9th, man. So this is a fight. This is Subriel. Mathias getting back in the mix. I know a lot of y'all writing him off after his loss over Parrow, but the Joker is back in full effect, man. Full effect. Boogeyman turning Casper. He coming back, y'all. He coming back, man. November 9th, man. We'll talk about that as that get closer, though, for sure. Subriel, man. Subriel. Y'all gonna put some respect on his name. He gonna come back and get what's his, man. Don't even worry about it, y'all. Dub J in the building. What's good, family? How you feeling? He'll be back. Don't worry about it. He always come back. All right, hold on. I wanted to talk about something else, y'all. Give me a second. Teo out here mingling with the old folk, with his shirt off, stripping. Maybe his hand was really injured. Mathias, did he leave Matchroom? I'm not even sure because by the promotion of that card, that's what it looked like, right? I'm not even sure though. I didn't even think about that. I don't know what's going on with Subriel, but he is back, so it is good to see him back. I expect to see a much better showing than the last one, man. I know it's Lynn Parrow. Lynn Parrow can fight, but he kind of gave that one up a little bit easier than he should have. He was less competitive than what I thought. He ain't make the fight as tough as I thought he could make it for Lynn. Oh, it's the 8th. Okay, we got yeah, he's still there. Yeah, I wouldn't even know. Was that Jose Ramirez from Mathias driver? Cause see, Jose Ramirez fighting. Damn, who is Jose Ramirez fighting again? My bad. Arnold Barboza. Appreciate you. Shout out to Tay. Appreciate that. I was drawing a blank. Yeah, that wasn't him. Remember Kevin Kelly said a few years ago, Teal's father told him that Teal was going to call out Bud, and he did. Yeah, reach out to him to get an interview with him. He has a story about that. Oh, yeah. That's dope, man. Shout out to Trick Noty, man. Appreciate that, bro. I like stuff like, listen, and look, I like Teo. I think he's talented, man. I just question if he really want that fight because of his moves that he making outside of calling out Bud, right? And the fact that he got himself in a bad situation with Top Rank. Get what I'm saying? Just self-sabotaging. You know what I'm saying? In a sense, right? So I just don't believe him, but I do hope that fight could happen. I really do. Because I don't think Canelo gonna fight Bud. I don't think that's gonna be next. So I wouldn't mind seeing Bud fight Teo, but you know what? I could just hear it now, the blowback and criticism he'd get from fighting Teofimo and not Boots. You watch influencer boxing, or is it corny? I mean, you got to look at that stuff for what it is, Rolly. Like influencer boxing is not meant to be, entertainment like when we watching world-class fighters fight, because that's not what they are. So if you entertained by that stuff, you can watch it, you know what I'm saying? But I don't knock it, because I got two choices: either watch it, I could watch it if I want to, or I could just ignore it. So I don't even, I don't pay it no mind. James said Mathias gonna hurt somebody. I'm telling you, he coming back, man. The Joker is coming back to hurt something. Mares and Barboza's a WBO interim title fight. Lopez super champion. 18 months expires in January 2025. I wonder who gonna win out of this fight. That's a good one, bro. I think that's a good 50-50. I don't know. I might lean toward Ramirez. Ramirez still got it. He should beat Arnold Barboza, man. Arnold Barboza he can box, but I think Ramirez could take the fight to him. We're going to see, though. I don't know how much Ramirez still got left in the tank, man. That Josh Taylor fight had took something out of his ass, it seemed like. Lopez's super champion status expires. I wonder I wonder who. I don't even know who to think he's going to be in the ring with next, because he keep talking this Crawford stuff. And shout out to Kevin Kelly, man. I remember him. You heard anything about Lube? Oh, damn. All right, man. We got Beterbiev, man. Hold on, man. That's what I wanted to bring up. I almost tripped out. My bad, y'all. I'm tripping. Real quick before we do leave. Gotta talk about it, man. I see some people going with. I see more people than I think going with Beterbiev, man. I mean Bivol. I like that. So I interview and talk with fighters all the time. Man. Man, I gotta hit you behind the scene, man. I think I'm familiar. Shout out to Trick Noty, man. Yeah, man. I like to bridge that gap over here too, man. Try to get fighters on here without having to, chase them and chase them through hoops to get them on here. But I'm with it. I'll definitely reach out for sure. Bud and Earl can connect and fight, make a fight happen. Same with Benavidez fight. Morales happening. So what that means? Tank Score don't really want to fight. Nah, yeah, I just think that fight is still ripening, believe it or not. That's what I believe. You know what I mean? That's what I believe. I believe it ain't solely up to neither one of them either. I also believe that, but I think we'll get it. Beterbiev, people think it's skills versus power, but if he can Beterbiev can box, yeah, he can box. I just don't think he's a better boxer than Bivol. He's definitely a vicious puncher for sure. He's coming off that knee surgery. I seen somebody make a video where they said he was limping a little bit. I know that might be a little bit of a reach. I wanted to talk about that fight a little bit because I question at what point does Father Time enter into the conversation for Beterbiev? I mean, nobody has been able to avoid Father Time at all in their career. Beterbiev, I don't think will be any different. I wonder, is the injuries a sign of things to come? Like, is he slowing down? Will this be the injury that finally slows him down enough where he don't look invincible, right? But he ain't got to look invincible. That dude just relentless, man. So I don't know, man. That fight only goes two ways, either Bivol by decision or Beterbiev by knockout. And if Beterbiev is affected by that injury, if he's hampered, if his movement is compromised at all in any way, shape, or form, I think he could find himself in trouble. You know what I mean? I think it could be a long night for him, but on the flip end of that, Bivol, as master boxer as he is, man, he can't be getting clipped with that big old, man. That dude like a punching bear, a polar bear with gloves or something, man. I'm telling you, grizzly bear with gloves. So it's gonna be one of them fights, man, because you got Artur is not just like some mindless come forward guy. He'll match you with wits and box you and close the gap and pick his shots and things like that. But he's vulnerable. He do get hit. I've seen him hit the deck a few times. He got dropped two or three times, I think, in his career. But I don't know, man. I don't know. Bivol got his work cut out for him, man. Yeah, I know power is the last thing to go. Bivol's still boxing at a high level. His movement is still there. He gonna have to box and move, bro. I swear he gonna have to beat him with that rhythm and timing. I swear I don't see it no other way. And it's gonna be hard too, because you giving that dude 36 minutes. because you're not gonna knock him out. So you can see a Bivol TKO. Man, ever since me seeing him get cut like that in that Marcus Brown fight and fighting harder with that big slice down his forehead, I was like, bro, what is he on, bro? And when I say on, like, you know, what type of time is he on? Like, you know, big ass split in your head, you think you start slowing down, there's blood all in your face, you tripping blood at this dude, man. He was fighting like a damn animal. So he better be by decision too. Yeah, because he could hurt him, could get an early knockdown or a knockdown or two at some point in this fight and win on points where Bivol don't get knocked out. It could happen. I just feel like if he gonna really be successful in this fight, he gonna be able to get a stoppage, man. But I'm still undecided. Excuse me. I don't know who to say. Like I really want to. It's like I'm flipping and flopping. Hey, a fat lady was. Somebody said that. It's one of Bivol, I think. I mean, one of Beterbiev previous opponents said that for advice to Bivol, don't go on the ropes. But Bivol don't really be on the ropes. Bivol don't be on the ropes like that. Send me something. I got you, Corey. Let me check it out. Yo, I'm telling you.
Beterbiev. So, what was your experience like sparring him? What is it? Oh my God, what are you kidding me? Like I tell people, he hitting me in my hip so hard. I felt it in my foot for a week. You understand? The guy is an incredibly strong puncher. You know, it's different. It's like nothing I had ever felt before.
Yo, man, bro. Oh, man. I don't know what to think, man. He said he punched him in his hip. He felt it in his foot for a week. Is crazy. So you hear people out here getting punched in the hip, feeling it in their foot for a week. You hear people getting punched and it feel like an airplane taking off. These stories just crazy, man. Like, man. Dang. You know what? Why I'm a little nervous for Bivol? Because I seen Joe Smith be able to get to him. Joe Smith was able to get to Bivol a little bit and clip him high on the head, and he staggered him a little bit, but the round ended, so he was able to recover. But nah, he don't. Ace, they had postponed it due to the hurricane, I believe. I think, did they say October 16th? I think the Cobra fight. I think it got postponed though until another date. Bivol have to go after Bivol's body to keep him from moving so much. Yeah, that's what I'm looking. I think that's the area of victory maybe for Bivol. I think his movement got to be on point. You know what I'm saying? His feet got to be on point. He gotta be able to box and move. And Beterbiev ain't no fool in there too. He can get to you, bro. What's on call with John Scully? He's one of Beterbiev's trainer. I heard was sounding like doors slamming. I asked him who was this slamming doors. He said that's Artur hit that. What is up with that guy, bro? I don't know what he on about. Oh, that was a fighter talking about that was Brandon Glanton. Brandon Glanton talking about Beterbiev punching power. He said he punched him in the hip, and he said he felt it in his foot for a week. He said, he never felt anything like that before. That's crazy, bro. That is wild, man. Yeah, and you know what's crazy? The stories, the more you look them up, the stories just get crazier and crazier. The stories, like every time you turn around, it's somebody else that's like, yo, it's just I never felt nothing like that before. Like Lonnie B is a good boxer. The way he described it like an airplane taking off is crazy like that. Damn, Bivol, you gotta deal with that, man. I don't know if your movement gonna be enough to get you out of that, bro. I don't know. This might be the one time I might have to pick the power as opposed to going with the skill. And not saying Beterbiev ain't got no skill. I just think Bivol is more skill, a little more skill. I think he, you know, I just like the way he get it done a little bit better. But Beterbiev is strong as hell, and he can box very well. He can keep up in there. He ain't gonna be no fool. Man, that's a tough fight. That's a tough fight, man. I might have to go with Beterbiev, man. Might have to go with Beterbiev because he gonna hit you, and it's gonna hurt too. He gonna hit you hard too, man. Upper echelon, my guy, what's good with it, bro? He says you got a stack on Bivol. Man, I think it's a way he can win. JC, what's good with it, fam? How you feeling, man? It's just, man, it's a tough ass fight for him. That's a tough ass fight, man. You know, I don't know, man. I just don't know, but you know what? Let me run this little quick clip real quick.
20 professional opponents. Have you not liked them? Anyone?
Of course.
Which one?
Before fight, everyone like.
Everyone you dislike.
I don't like him. I don't like him too.
So before the fight, you don't like him?
It's true. Yes, it's true. It's my opponent. You know, I'm coming here not for
friendship.
Shake hand or.
But you have shake. You will shake hands because you're a gentleman. You know?
I have shake because he gave me shake.
Bro said I ain't come here to shake hand. He's like, I shake his hand because he basically reached his hand out to shake mine. So I shook his hand, you know. I'm a gentleman, but look, I'm not here to shake no hands. This through. Yes, I don't like him. I don't like him. And Bivol sitting there looking with that face. Man, Bivol, what you gonna do with that, man? This dude trained like a universal soldier. Man, yo. Is Father Time here at all? Like, God damn. Where's Father Time at? Damn, man. With Artur about 40, ain't he? Shit, at some point, Father Time got to enter into the conversation. I remember that upper echelon. I seen the vulnerabilities in that fight. I think he just wore Buddy ass down. He wore Marcus Brown down, man. And then when that cut happened, he just opened up even more. He said if he dies, he died. You hear how he's just like a cold killer. Why he on it like that, bro? Check him out again.
Opponents. Have you not liked them? Anyone?
Of course.
Which one?
Before fight, everyone like.
Everyone you dislike.
I don't like him. I don't like him too.
So before the fight, you don't like him?
I don't like him too.
It's true. It's my opponent, you know. I'm
true,
coming here not for
friendship.
Shake hand or be
but you have shake. You will shake hands because you're a gentleman. You know?
I have shake because he gave me shake.
He said I have shake because he give me shake. I have shake because he give me shake. That's how I'm coming at from now on, bro. I only shake hands because he give me shake. It's true. Yes, it's true. Yes, I don't like him. Damn. Man, Bivol, your little baggy eye ass. Bivol, you better get some sleep too. Eyes, you looking a little baggy around the eyes. To get you some sleep. Know what I mean? Go get you some sleep, man. Be well rested for this fight, man. Damn. This is a tough fight, bro. It's just that punching power is like, I've heard too many consistent interviews and they all keep saying it's like getting hit with something that they never felt before. Somebody sparred with, I think my bro was telling me about somebody sparring with Triple G. And he in the gym, they told him to spar Triple G that he had to sign a death waiver. Had to sign a death waiver to spar Triple G. He didn't want to do it, but wear the bodysuit and sign a death waiver. So he didn't want to wear the bodysuit, so they made him sign the death waiver. Said Triple G, I think he said he punched him. Did he say he punched him in the rib? Says his spine felt like it was trying to jump out his back or something like that. That's not even fair. Like somebody making your spine feel like it's about to jump out your back. They said because he didn't want to wear the bodysuit, they say he had to sign a death waiver. So he signed it. He got in there. He said his spine was about to jump out his back. That's crazy. And then, like I said, them Beterbiev stories, they all they say it so fast. Like you notice Aisha in that clip. Oh no! Oh man, you see how quick they offer it up. Beterbiev, like they're not shy about being honest about how hard he punched, and that's making me wonder, man. He gonna hurt somebody. Damn, Bivol. Mark Scully said Arthur beat him up real bad. Damn, it was a drubbing. Plane crash aftermath. Damn, they should have brought it up. Would have loved to have heard Bivol's response. Damn, that's crazy. He beat him up in sparring already. Yeah, it's going to be bad, man. I don't know if he's going to be able to keep him off, bro. He was on something, punching cats on the top of their heads. Yeah, Triple G was delivering that boom, wasn't he? Bivol got Beterbiev and his marriage on his mind. Oh, man, I'm telling you, he might fight hard, man. His chick done laid out. Oh, yeah, I almost forgot about that. At least his girl done listed all his injuries and stuff. Do my guy Bivol bad like that. Shit. Damn, man, your ex-wife ain't rooting for you. Damn, Bivol. Man. You might have to bet. Man, I don't know, man. Man, I don't know, man. That dude, yo. I think Bivol probably know. Bivol gonna try hard, though. But I listen, I think I might have to lean towards Beterbiev, man. I just don't know what you can do with that maul. Like, he gonna maul him at some point, I think. Like, that's what it's gonna come to. He's sitting up in interviews talking about how he don't like him, rubbing his beard. Man, he gonna go in there and try to punch a hole in that man. GG had a corkscrew punch to the top of the head. It was a nasty shot. A nasty shot. Nasty. He should be white with that bread. She probably gonna get it. I hate to see that type of stuff, but yeah, man, she ain't even rooting for him. Russians are different, and Russia understand that. Yeah, man. That's what I'm saying, man. Dub, man. He like the closest thing to Terminator with gloves. The part that tripped me out is the Marcus Brown fight and getting split down the head like that and fighting that hard. Like, you just don't see that shit that often, man. You don't see somebody lose that much blood often. Like, you got your handful of them, but a lot of times dudes change up the game plan, start fighting a little timid, start trying to protect the cut. Nah, this dude said, "Oh, I'm cut. Oh, word. I bet let me go ahead and end this fight. Let me get this fight ended for they." Like, he took it as, I got cut. Let me end this fight before they end the fight from the cut. And that's just somebody, he was ready, man. I wonder how much blood he lost in that Marcus Brown fight, bro. That shit was crazy. That was a damn bloodbath, yo. Marcus Brown started to look another shade after a while. He was getting so much blood dripped on him, yo. That just looked crazy. That fight was terrible. People is Russian. They both are. Beterbiev is from, oh yeah, well, Dagestan. Bivol ain't Dagestan, Russia. No big difference. Yeah, he ain't training like Beterbiev trained like and who they say like General Zod or Superman. Brown was growing the third head. Yeah, JC. He was punishing Brown after a while, bro. I was like, sheesh, man. All that blood after a while, you just like, yo. I don't know if that's Beterbiev blood on Brown, or is that Brown blood on Brown? Like, I don't know what the hell was going on. Yeah, Khabib is different too, man. Yeah, Khabib, another one. Yeah, Seek and Destroy. They different. They like one man army. Shout out to my guy, man. They like one man armies for sure. My bad, y'all. Bivol on that boba snap. Man, Marcus Brown was a dirty fighter. Marcus Brown was fighting hard, man. All the Beterbiev fights, he hits you in the top of the head, that little in the back of the head. Go watch his last one. Yeah, man. They special, man. They special, man. They special. Yeah, man. I like Bivol a lot, man, but I think Beterbiev is going to be a little too much. If he win, he won't shock me, though. I will say that. I won't be shocked or surprised, but maybe I'll be a little surprised. Not shocked, though, right? It's a difference. A little surprised, not shocked. I don't know, man. That's a tough out. It's going to be a fun fight, but, oh, man, it's going to be a tough fight, man. Because the problem is he can box well enough. Like, I just don't see Bivol not being able to get hit. Can he swim cleanly enough without getting wet? I don't know. Because Joe Smith could land on him. Beterbiev definitely going to be able to land on him. And them shots just be too debilitating. He punched like a mule kick, bro. That got him fly in here. He punched like a mule kick, man. I don't know, man. Look, I like both guys, man. May the best man win. It's still like a 50-50 type of affair, maybe 60-40, but I say on paper it's like 50-50ish. But Beterbiev is like a modern Ivan Drago, bro. Boxers usually be punchers. Yeah, I know, but in this case, the puncher can box well enough with the boxer. You get me? And in a lot of cases, you'll see like it'll be like a real gap somewhere, right? Where one guy will just be a puncher for real, and then the other guy might just be the box really well, right? Where in this one, it's not just that cut and dry where it's like, all right, one guy is a superior boxer than the other. It's even though I feel like Bivol is slightly more skilled as a boxer, I feel like Artur make up for it, and aggression and what he bring, man, like that shit just gonna even out. And he could box well enough where I don't think Bivol just gonna be able to have his way. Like, I don't think he's gonna be able to settle into a rhythm and just box him and move. Like, that's gonna be very hard to do for 36 minutes. That's more than a half an hour. That's gonna be tough to do. Usyk got one from him. He said he used to that Soviet Union style. Beterbiev has 3 gold medals. That's crazy. Think Bivol the underdog for good reason, and too dark for good reason. Arthur coming. Damn, man, I like Bivol too, y'all. I like Bivol, man. I like Bivol, y'all. But I don't know if I like him to win that fight. Yeah, man, this time the boxer I don't know if he's gonna be able to box his way up out of that. He fighting Wolverine. Like, come on, bro. He really fighting. Is it fair? Like, yo, somebody might need to get Bivol. Somebody need to get Bivol a tag team partner, yo. Get him a tag team partner, bro. Get him a tag team partner, yo. This is why. Hold on, bro. Wait. See, I think. Hold on. Gotta get this man a tag team partner, bro.
Beterbiev. So, what was your experience like sparring him? What is?
Oh my God, what are you kidding me? Like I tell people, he hit me in my hip so hard, I felt it in my foot for a week. You understand? The guy is an incredibly strong puncher. It's different. It's like nothing I had ever felt before.
That just iced the cake. It's like nothing I ever felt before. Nah, hold on. I gotta get the Lonnie B one, y'all. I gotta get the Lonnie B one real quick, y'all. Y'all keep smashing that like button, man. We almost at the mark, man. Hold on. I got it. I got to. Man, y'all. This dude power is ridiculous, man. Ridiculous, man. Shout out to Trick Note. Appreciate the 2-piece. Said use my baby mama food stamp card for the super chat. You a fool. Shout out to you, bro. Much love to Trick Note, man. Appreciate the 2-piece, man. It's all good, man.
And we ain't never got a box again. Well,
Right.
well. I already been getting these bet, but now it's time for you to get your Jusdu.
Shout out to Trick Note, man. Wonder if there's a rematch clause between Bivol and Beterbiev. I don't think I heard anything about it. Hold on. Where is the smaller clip at?
This is the second person that know me well telling me to do my best. And then one told me don't sprawl. I said, I'm sprawling. All right, I'm about to show both of them. bell ring. Ding dong, the bell ring. I'm like, all right, cool. So I hit it with my pump fake, hit it with the pump fake, hit it with the pump fake. But then threw a jab, he came over it. Yo, it felt like, you ever get on an airplane and you pulling off and you like, it's like it felt like when he hit me, it felt like I was on an airplane pulling off. Like I felt like I was like I was descending into heaven. I'm like, I'm about to meet the Lord. Yes, I'm about to meet the Lord. Oh, I'm not. I'm still on the ground. Like, are you okay? And I was like, I was trying to see if I was still alive. I'm like, it's the second person.
Nah, bro, you almost sent Lonnie B to meet him, bro. Nah, and he talking about one punch coming over the top of something. I could see that happen to Bivol, and it's just gonna be like, dang. Man, that's gonna be crazy, bro. Man, bro. Oh, the Dotfair Smith one. Hold on, I got you. That's the one I think. What's the name? Sent me my guy. Who was that? Was that Aunt McQueen that was telling me about, dude? I think he sent it to me. Hold on. That's ridiculous. But it's like all of these dudes, bro, and they all got this in common. They like, bro, this dude punching power difference, like something I ain't never felt before. Like, bro, what the hell? And it ain't even fair no more at this point, bro. It's not even fair at this point. Oh no, I got you. Man, this shit ain't fair, man. Yeah, man. Bivol better be prayed up, man. I'm telling you, bro. Better be prayed up, bro. Better be prayed up, man. It's everybody, Aisha. It's everybody. I got you. It's everybody, bro. Everybody you talk to. It's like everybody, like, bro punching way too hard, dude. Like, it's every single person you talk about. Nobody is like, nah, it's punching power. All right, it wasn't what I expected. No, nobody's saying that. That's the problem, bro. What's the problem? This shit is crazy, yo. No, I got you.
He's 19-0 with 19 knockouts right now, and he punches hard. That was one of the camps I wanted to be done with, because I was the only sparring partner out there, and he was knocking out everybody. I said they had to give me a bonus if that was done, and they did. That boy can punch.
Now, shit, that's saying a lot. Now, I know he's a 175 pounder, but a lot of guys said Triple G had power that can go up to 75. So, what is it about Artur Beterbiev's power? Like, is it thudding? Is it sharp?
Man,
like, what?
It's everything. And people just think he can just punch. This guy can box, and he uses feet very well, and he got a hell of a jab. He's going to retire undefeated for all knockouts.
So you feel like that fight with Dmitry Bivol, he's going to get him out of here?
It stopped you both.
Okay. Is the power the same to the body as to the head? Because you know some guys are good body punchers.
Yeah. It's everything. I think it's everything. That guy does everything. Body, head, whatever. He's an all-around great fighter.
Man, shout out to YSM. That's just funny, bro. That's too many people, bro. I don't know what to do. Bivol, I tried, bro. I wanted to be optimistic, but then you hear him talking about the punching power, the way they did Joe Smith. Like, Joe Smith landed a shot on Bivol that he definitely ain't come close to landing on Beterbiev. He staggered Bivol a little bit too. Man, yo, it's gonna be a rough night in the office for Dmitry. Man, you better have that eye of the tiger, bro. And I'm telling you, Mr. Empire, he said he was about to go meet the Lord, bro. He said, you know, you ever been on an airplane? As soon as he said that, he had me. I heard that the first time. I said, what? He said, you ever been on an airplane? I said, nah, he ain't about to say that. Yes, he did, bro. Man, yes, he did, man. I'm like, bro, man. Got a bonus for being a sparring partner that survived. I'm telling you. Shout out to everybody that smashed that. Shout out to Al Booker too, man. What's not fair is better be testosterone levels. Yeah, nah. I heard somebody say something about that. That'd be a little, I hate that because it's a little eyebrow raising. But yeah, man, that punching power, like you just ain't hear. Like I've heard several descriptions at this point about his punching power that I've never heard somebody describe when it comes to the way somebody hit, right? Like Golovkin got that kind of crazy story too. That shit crazy. Damn, Bivol, my guy, man. I rock with him. Win, lose, or draw. It's gonna be a tough night Saturday for him. Andrew Gray, what it do, my guy? Better have the eye of the tiger now. He better have the roar of a lion. He better have the eye of the tiger, some bears, and all that. Adrian, what's good, fam? How you feeling? Yeah, it's gonna be a rough fight, and I think he can, box a little bit, but for how long? That's my question. When do Beterbiev start to step up the pressure and really make it a fight? And he run around here talking about how he don't like Bivol too. Damn, Bivol ain't even do nothing to him, man. Bivol ain't did nothing to that man. He's sitting over there. I don't like it.
I think everything's going to be on Bivol's terms.
20 professional opponents.
I think everything's going to be on Bivol's terms. He's so smart, and when he engages, when he lets the flurries of shots go, though some of the rounds will be close, I honestly think he's going to win this comfortably. Wow! I think there's going to be there's going to be moments for Beterbiev, and he's always going to look dangerous. It's going to be one of those fights I believe will go the distance. But it will go like that. It will go so quickly because you're on the edge of your seats. Because at any moment, he could switch Bivol's lights out. I don't think Bivol stops Beterbiev, but I do think it will be a unanimous decision.
Unanimous decision for Bivol. You heard him in my Leonard Ellaby voice. You heard him. Unanimous decision for that boy. Unanimous. You feel me? Unanimous, man. You hear me? Yeah, it's gonna be a tough fight for him. That's gonna be a tough fight. You're gonna see Bivol better when he beat Canelo instead. Oh man, it's gonna be a tough night for the man.
20 professional opponents. Have you not liked them? Anyone?
Of course.
Which one?
Before fight, everyone.
Everyone dislike.
I don't like him. I don't like him too.
So before the fight, you don't like it?
It's true, yes. It's true. It's my opponent, I'm coming here not for
friendship.
Shake hand or be
but you will shake hands because you're a gentleman.
I have shake because he gave me shake.
I shake because he shake. But man, when it's all said and done, man, I think this is gonna be a good fight. But like I said, I just lean towards Beterbiev being able to pull it off, man. Even if it don't end in a knockout, he gonna put him in a very, very, very tough situation, bro. And I just don't know if he quite got the chin. I mean, I don't even knock him for not having a chin. It's impossible to have a chin against this dude. Hold on.
What advice would you give to Bivol to go in against him?
Just don't let him punch you and, work your ass hard. Run away because it's not a good idea to stay near the ropes against him.
That man said, punch and run away. He says, not a good job to stay in the ropes against him, bro. Man, yo, you got to box him, I guess, man. You got to swim without getting wet. That's going to be very hard when you got a guy that could swim just as good or almost just as good, but punch so much harder. So tough fight for Bivol, but entertaining fight. It's a fight that we need. May the best man win. I heard he got beat up in sparring now too. Like, it just ain't looking good. If he pull this one off, I'll be thoroughly impressed with Dmitry Bivol because I don't know if he's going to have the punching power to really stop him from, pressing forward and wanting to knock him out. Beterbiev fight like his life be on the line. You get what I'm saying? He really fight like his life on the line, and I think it ain't going to be no different than this one's going to be a tough night for Bivol, but a good fight for us, man. So we, the fans, will win. Beterbiev more than likely going to win that one too. But Dmitry Bivol in the interview mentioned possibly, he said he ain't focused on nobody but Beterbiev, but he mentioned possibly about fighting Benavidez after this. You know what I mean? But, Benavidez fighting Morel, anything could happen. So we'll see, man. We will see. Said don't let him punch you. I'm telling you, gonna punch that man out his damn shoes, bro. Punch him all the way out his damn shoes. So as soon as Bivol gets, he's gonna be like, man, hand me the blicky. I'm telling you, you might have to get him a tag team partner, bro. Might have to go get Bivol a tag team partner, man. I'm telling you. But Buddy said Bivol gonna win comfortably, man. He said on point, a unanimous decision for Bivol. If that happens, that means his movement is gonna really affect Beterbiev. If that's the case, if he's able to beat him like that, that means his movement is really gonna affect him. If not, then I don't see how he's gonna make it through the 36 rounds. He's gonna have to outbox this dude and be clean doing it. Like that, it's a tall task, man. But do you see what dude said? What is his name? Dr. Smith said he's gonna retire undefeated with all knockouts. So we'll see, man. We'll see. But we got some good news to build on for tomorrow, man. We got Benavidez. We got David versus David to build on, y'all. Bivol stop Beterbiev 8 or 10. Man, if he stopped Beterbiev at all, I'll be thoroughly impressed. I'll be shocked. Mayweather Bivol, he gonna have to be that. He gonna have to be a Kello. He gonna have to be Mayweather Bivol. Yeah. Bivol Mayweather, man. Dmitry Mayweather. He gonna have to be Dmitry Mayweather, man. Saturday, bro. Dmitry Mayweather, bro. Other than that, he gonna have a really long night, man. So with that, man, that's all I got on this one, man. Shout out to everybody in the building that built with your boy that came through. Smash the like button, hit the super chat, cash app. Much love to y'all. Another dope build in the books. Let's see, man. Bill Haney back on his mixtape tour. He in rare form doing his press runs. Ryan Garcia it got his 48 hours to respond and rolling VADA or it's no fight. Teofimo is goofy as hell. When somebody beat him up, I'll be glad because he disrespectful. Talking about shopping for bananas. I don't respect Teofimo. And Ryan Garcia is goofy too right now. So them dudes, man, I'm looking at them both side-eyed a little bit, and they bogus, man. But we got Janibek and Sheeraz. It was the name Hamzah Sheeraz being ordered by the WBO. Who was it? Martin Bakoli and Agit Kabayel also being another fight ordered. So we got some good fights. Subriel, Mathias coming back in the mix, you know. So we got some good fights coming up, man. And we got this good undisputed fight for Saturday, man. So we're gonna be tuned in. Al Booger, my guy, Melanin Queen. Peace to the queens. Aisha, Melanin Queen. Much love to y'all. We're going to run the raffle one more time on the way out. Y'all stay tuned at 8 o'clock BVO, 9 o'clock the Rise Podcast family. Again, much love and appreciation to everybody. And y'all make sure y'all enjoy the rest of this good Tuesday as well. And we'll be back tomorrow to keep building on this boxing. Big Dre, what you got for us?
It's time for another raffle brought to you by the JBT. Our first item is a new 10th generation iPad with a liquid retina display which shows off beautiful color and has plenty of power for all your handheld computing needs. Great for work, play, or just movies on the go. How much is it to enter, you ask? Just $10. Or you can catch the deal with 3 entries for just $25. It's easy to enter. Just cash app your entries to $JBT Network 1. That's $JBT Network 1. Our second item is a set of Kenichi Bear Bluetooth noise canceling headphones. Great for gaming, movies, or travel. As the second prize in this great raffle. Our third item is a Ninja brand air fryer. Great for all your air frying needs. Cooking healthy with the JBT. So send your entries via Cash App to JBT Network 1. That's JBT Network 1. $10 each or 3 for $25. Put raffle on the comment line and you are entered.
Shout out to everybody in the building. Shout out to the JBT fam. Everybody in the raffle. Again, it's the last week of the raffle. Join. Get your tickets so you can enter the raffle so you can win that air fryer, the Kenichi Bear headphones, or that 10th generation Apple iPad, man. You know, great prizes for great people, man. Shout out to everybody that's participating and good luck to all y'all. We appreciate y'all. And with that, be Inboxing News, my guy. Peace to my guy. Shout out to the family, Base Supreme, all things. And again, I'll see y'all on, tomorrow, 4 o'clock on a good Wednesday to build on this good boxing. Y'all already know tomorrow we got to talk about this Beterbiev and Morrell. David versus David, the fight we wanted. See how boxing give us something we want every now and again? Told y'all. So, till then, I'll see y'all tomorrow. Peace to the fam.
Yo, you know the deal. We back again. We never slacking. Word 'em up. Ladies and guys, whether if you drunk or you high, it's time to pay respects to the illest man alive. If you think you got a point, he'll shrink you down to size. And from there it's downhill like a slinky or a slide. Open your eyes, got a deep connection with the rise, so you might see them jump in whenever they go live. Peep it, this channel blowing up now, it's not a secret. With tons of exclusive interviews to listen to. Them other channels I hate, but yo, they missing clues. They start narratives, sip the goose and twist the truth. It don't take a rocket scientist to get the proof. Just click the live at 4 p.m. Eastern time. But when you chime in, make sure you keep it kind. But if cowards want to debate, then it's feasting time. My man Jusdu shine busy all the time. Grind 24/7, 365. Videos he might have 365. My rhyme sick, they make you do a 365. You get a rich if you think you fit to survive. It's Jusdueboxing, time to click the live. Ain't no beginners, if you soft, you ain't down to ride. I crush you, respect too, it's Jusdu. He got the illest boxing show on the internet. The boy been a threat and he ain't even had dinner yet. Word 'em up. Yeah. You know what time it is. $4 p.m. Eastern. Click the link.
What's going on? And one of my favorite channels, if y'all into that pugilistic perfection, if y'all into that boxing, that's that boy Jusdueboxing here on YouTube. Make sure y'all check out Jusdueboxing, the only unbiased boxing channel on YouTube, because